You guys like pizza? I know I do. I love pizza. I'm Italian. I'm disappointed that since I moved out here to the West Coast, there is not a real authentic East Coast Italian style pizza out here. Would you like to have a pizza party with me? Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Mozzarella! And delicious! Taking the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air! Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Salvano cheese, Salvano greasy shit, crazy meat, weird sauce. The sauce has these big chunks of tomato that are very well seasoned, that are really good. Turn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas. Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella! And delicious! Taking the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air. Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie! Greasy shit! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Weird sauce! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella! And delicious! Taking the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air. Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie! Greasy shit! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Cheese! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Weird sauce! Pizza pie! Crazy meat! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Now on to the more exotic seasonings. These seasonings are catered more towards Italians. If you're not Italian, you don't like these kind of seasonings, you don't have to use them. But I'm Italian and I love it.
I'm going to persevere. I'm going to punch through the boundaries. I'm going to become, that person that they say I can't be, and I'm going to be successful no matter what. But even though I have done that, there's still this back here, this song, in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, trying to hit this beat on time. Keep my eyes wide open, looking on the horizon. I'm putting my time in, digging up this mine, searching for a cherry diamond. Looking for the nuggets of truth, I need to find them. But until then, I'll carry on riding. 1 year older, alcoholic former. I can feel the dark side getting colder. I made a deal with the devil on my shoulder. All I can do is to keep the demons in the corner. Give a pig a fish, feed him for a day, but don't take away his bottle of Tanqueray. 1 more drop and we'll be okay. Or maybe I should save it for a rainy day. Take another trip down to Total Wine. Pour another drink in my cup. Drink it all down to the bottom line. All this money, it'll never be enough. Now I think I'm feeling fine, so I polish this rhyme like a diamond in the rough. Try to free my mind, put my nose to the grind, put my pen to the paper when things get tough. Don't believe in the lies of he, cause I'm a super blind man, but I still see the blackest eyes like a black-eyed pea. Words crystallize as I'm flowing on the beat. Look into the water at my reflection. 5'12" with a mayonnaise complexion. Drink some whale tail from my depression. Captain Ahab on a ship with no direction. I am a man sitting on an island alone with 2 gin bottles and a microphone. Writing my message on a scroll and throw it into the Dead Sea like a skipping stone. Spinning in this vortex unknown. Riding on a whale until I'm home. It's not that deep, but don't look below, cause before you know it, you'll get caught in the undertow. Take another trip down to Total Wine. Pour another drink in my cup. Drink it all down to the bottom line. All this money, it'll never be enough. Now I think I'm feeling fine, so I polish this rhyme like a diamond in the rough. Try to free my mind, put my nose to the grind, put my pen to the paper when things get tough.
it's disappointing to me, and it's sad, but at the same time, you know, it just, once again, all the detractors, they said this was gonna happen, and they were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
Dog, fuck all that noise. Get you a bottle of gin from Total Wine. Fire up your TV. Drink your gin. Drink your gin. Consequences have actions, pimp. Here's what you gotta do. Drink your gin. Drink a Pepsi later on. Play your fucking WB champions. Consequences have actions, pimp.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. Stop being a fucking victim. You fucking bitch. You fucking asshole. Own your shit. Own your shit. Own it. Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself, bitch?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
You're still in mission 1. No, I'm not gonna let you lie. I know you're lying. I'm gonna pick on you. I know you're lying. Being dishonest and begging for money, begging, and people wanting justice. He is not a real person. He's not genuine. He is not honest. He's a scammer. I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil.
I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. Alright, I'm done. I'm done.
I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
Meerkat Mall.
I remember everything. People said I was a king. Memories of a man, a place that was Kino, laughing through the night. The night goes into morning, just another show. Felt it lull cows come and go. Looking at the clips, I see a memory. I never realized you were going to snake me or Andy. You came and your body was shredded, but she sent me away, oh Andy. Oh, I hoped that one day we'd be wedded, but she just called me gay, oh Andy. Standing on the edge of cloud, I'm filled with bitterness and doubt. Caught up in your world, my sadness melted, but now it's all gone wrong, and everything's felted, oh Andy. Well, you came and your body was shredded, but you sent me away, oh Andy. Oh, I hoped that one day we'd be wedded, but she just called me gay, oh Andy.
Well, hello. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Duty in the house. What's poppin'? Good Jesus. Duty leaves for a few. Hell breaks loose. That's right. The store tax goes insane. Things with the quartering seem to, calm down a bit. And of course, now it got even worse with the removal of PPP's channel from YouTube. And I have some news to share on that front. So that's what the emergency meeting is about. So we'll talk about that. That'll probably be my first segment here. So we'll talk about it. And the reason why I'm going to address it is because I got a bunch of DMs and emails yesterday. Tens, hundreds, thousands of people reached out to me and said, Duty, why did you hide all of the Kino Casino videos? What's going on? And I said, well, I didn't hide all of them. I just hid some of the more recent ones. Especially anything relating to the quartering. So I'll address it. I'll talk about it. As you guys know, I typically don't
I've never run into this thing before.
talk about anything that might be impacting my channel.
Yeah, look.
Until either I can resolve it
just throws
or
money around.
there is no resolution.
What the hell was that?
Starting support
is
off
up?
early.
Thank
I
you.
know you need to hit your support goal,
Yeah,
so I
support
hope
goals,
this
brother.
gets you closer.
Support
Cheers.
goals. Yes. Thank you, brother. And first of all, I want to appreciate everybody that's out here. Before we get started, I want to thank Cam for being a member for 6 months. I think he renewed that. He re-upped. So, of course, that counts towards the goal. Thank you. And he said, can't wait for the Rage Sunday. Yeah, he is going to rage. And you know why he's going to rage? He's going to rage because Twitter and Reddit is reaming him for his Pokemon scam. That's right. The $100 grift, which, of course, who predicted that? Can I get a round of applause? Yes. Yes, of course. Yes. Not just me. I mean, I'm going to take credit because it's my podcast, but pretty much everyone said the same thing. Because, of course, DSP is a predictable douchebag and a scumbag. But, yeah, he tried to pull the $100 grift per pack. And thankfully, his chat said, fuck that. No. I mean, I know he finally settled on $50, but even that, his chat wasn't happy. And the only two people that took advantage of it, well, one person was, of course, anonymous. We're going to cover that because that's probably going to be the big news story. On top of that, we have the Darziak leaks. So we had the DM leaks for Twitter, which, let's be honest, it wasn't that big of a deal. There really wasn't much calling out. The only thing really big there was Darziak likes to start drama, and apparently he feeds Phil all the drama. And then the other thing was stealing the Red Dead Redemption content for his throwback channel. That basically was it. But other than that, there was really nothing much there to it. But of course, we just got the Discord leaks. That's right. Yes. Yeah. Yes. And shout out Darziak. Darziak did send them to me yesterday, so I did get them. But sadly, I haven't had a chance to go through them. I did ask him. I said, "Is there anything really I should be highlighting?" He did mention two things. One of them I'm not going to talk about because it's not for sure. And I don't like accusing anyone of doing something that they're not doing, okay? It's related to who's actually DSP's moderator. So we talked a little bit about that, but I'm not going to talk about that because I need more.
No coffers number 2.
Yes. I need more information before I decide on saying anything. So, but we might have a name on who the editor is. That's right, and that person I think is in the chat right now. Well, not the editor, but the person that exposed who the editor might be. But we'll get on that section. Has anyone read the Darziak Discord leaks? And if so, is there anything we can check out? I mean, I have them. I downloaded it, so we could check it out. But I'd rather just maybe do a separate video, being that the first one was kind of a dud. There really wasn't much there. But if there is something specific you guys want to talk about that you read in the Discord, let me know. I know that there is a section regarding Darich. So apparently I think Darziak did consult Phil on Darich. So we could check that out for sure. Let's see what else. Oh, let me give real quick Jason a big shout out for the money creature. Thank you, brother. Starting support early. I appreciate that. Yes, Duty does appreciate all the early support. And of course, you guys just being here, support as well, brother. Thank you. Vanguard in the house. Shout out, brother. How you doing? Big ups, my man. How you doing? I'm good, man. I'm good. It's Friday. It's chilling. DSP's in a shit storm. Everyone's attacking DSP from all fronts. Twitter, Reddit, YouTube. It's a good day. And he's off. his day off, which is even great because he can't react to
I
it.
need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Rob Dog, thank you, brother, for
Read
the
the leaks.
5.
Terry's not really much there,
Not much
TBH,
there?
that we didn't
I
already
figured.
know. Ups toe
figured.
duty.
Yeah, I figured that was the case, but it's good to confirm. The one thing I think that might be in there, maybe Rob, or you, someone can check real quick. Is there a piece in there where Darziak does tell Phil that Derek is a sex pest? If that is the case, I would like to catch that because DSP lied because he told Kino Casino and Josh Moon he had no clue what was going on with Derek. No one told him anything. And if we have a leaked DM that puts Darziak there that said Darziak told Phil about Derek, then that's a little something right there. That's something definitely we can highlight and blow up. Leaks are nothing but I figured. It's still fun. I love watching. See, the thing is, though, it is something, though. I know some people say it's a nothing burger, but actually it is a something burger. You know why? Because all this does is just infuriates Phil, and it makes him extra paranoid. Like, yeah, you can't even trust someone who's been DMing you since 2014 that your messages won't get out there and leak. Good God, that's a sad life. That's why personally I don't put anything out there on DMs that I don't care that get out. Like, if I'm posting something on DMs, I don't give a shit if it comes out. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. So, Duty, can we open up a Pokemon? Yeah, if we get $100, sure, we can. I don't have any Pokemon cards, but we can open something. We can unpack something. I got those gourmet crackers that come in individual sealed packs. They come in that green canister. I can unpack that for you guys. If we get $100, I'll unpack some gourmet crackers for you. Open your email. Did you send me an email? I don't know. Paul, big ups, Paul, man. Thank you, Paul, for the Paul for the turtle, and I appreciate the 500.
Hello, Drew.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And just to confirm, I actually get all of the Jews. That's right. So if you give me $5.50 in Jews, that's $5.50 I get, which is really nice. YouTube doesn't take a 30% cut of that. Very nice. I appreciate that. So thank you. And again, let's see. All right, so we got a lot to cover, man. Jeez Louise. I wish I would have started at 9 o'clock. There's just so much to cover. What else do we got? Oh, of course, the big thing, of course, will definitely be we're gonna cover the grift. That's right, the grift that we called out 2 weeks ago. Let's see. Vanguard says, which reminds me, I have to do a catch tomorrow. I've been busy with work. And yeah, brother, drop in there, man. Do a stream. I'll pop in if I can, man. We'll definitely check it out, man. I appreciate you, Vanguard, holding the pig roach down. Not email. Open up the letter and the bill for us to see. I sent you 100. Okay. I got you. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see. Is there any news that I have to talk about? I don't think I have any news. Everything's good on my end. I was dealing with some shit earlier this week, but it's all covered. And I'm actually gonna do a segment on it because I was gonna do a video on it, record it, and post it. But I figured, you know what? I might as well do it here. You know what I mean? So you guys are gonna be part of a live recorded video. Yay! So get it out of your system. Say whatever you want. You'll be internet famous. All right, let me get everything I need. Let me get everything I need. And again, this is going to be difficult to share because I don't want to show my analytics. I don't want to show my YouTube analytics. But it would make a lot more sense if I can show you guys my dashboard. But if I show you my dashboard, it's just going to cause a lot of stir. I put it this way: I don't want you. I don't want Phil to know how much money I'm making.
Creature? Yeah, look, it's a money
Wasted.
creature.
How you doing, brother?
It just
Thank
throws
you,
money
man.
around.
Thank you, brother.
What the hell was
Thank
that?
you for the money creature.
Big UPS duty.
Big ups,
Let's
man.
get this weekend snorted. I mean started.
We
Pig
definitely
nose
will.
emoji.
Yeah, we definitely will, brother. We got a lot to cover, so I may be running a little late today. I'm gonna try to go to at least 2 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock. We'll see how things go. But anyway, let me get myself situated here with some pictures that I want to show you guys. Let's see here. Let me see if I can. Oh no, I don't want that. Wait. All right, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm technically having issues here. 1 second. Let me see here. What I actually should have done I should have just simply, hold on. Bear with me 1 second, please. 1 second. Okay. All right. I think I got it. I think I figured it out. Okay, here it is. This is probably the best way. Okay, so don't forget, be on your best behavior. Duty's going to be recording, okay? All right, so let's do a screen share here. Alrighty, so you guys can see here. All right, let me hit a record. Let me hit record real quick. All right, ready? All right, I'm gonna count it down, folks. Ready? I'm gonna count it down. You guys are gonna be you guys are gonna be internet famous.
I need that money. I really
do. Okay, brother. Thank
money.
you again for the 5.
All DSP did with those cards is what every other scalper been doing, robbing kids of their funds so they can grift
Good
to
God,
afford
man.
not having a job.
Yeah, it's pretty sad and pathetic, and I'm really happy.
However,
I'm really happy that everyone called him out for his bullshit, which is what he deserves. Okay, all right, so let's get into it real quick. So I have 2 images that I want to show here, and then I'm gonna start recording right now. Okay, ready? All right, hold on. Let me get everything set up. We're gonna do a segment here. You guys ready? Again, be in your best behavior. All right. All right. 3, 2, 1. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another podcast. That's right. Say hi to everyone. Say hi. That's right. I'm doing a live podcast this morning. We're talking about everything going on in the vortex. And this specific segment, I got to do a quick video because I want to call this out because I know that there's been some shenanigans going on with the quartering and, of course, false flagging more channels. As you guys know, PPP sadly lost his individual channel on YouTube. Apparently, it got struck down for cyberbullying, what have you. And that happened on May 19th. Well, guess what, folks? Guess who else was struck with a community guideline strike on his channel? That's right, your boy Duty. Yeah. I thought I was being left out. Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So I have a screenshot here. As you can see, this is a screenshot here, and if you guys, okay, you guys can see it here. Okay, this was a channel strike that I ended up getting on May 19th, and it was on one of my videos. It was Kino Casino, Moxter Quarterings, Moderator Free Chat, the Hydra. The Hydra has something, I forgot what it was. So it was a video I posted. It got it got almost 30,000 views, right? I mean, it was pretty popular for me. That was pretty big. And in that one, that was when PPP and them were reading, were mocking Jeremy. There was a segment, there was a small portion of the segment where PPP decided to read the comments on Jeremy's video. And of course, some of it was a little iffy. Someone made a comment about rope and stuff like that. And it wasn't great, you know what I mean? But I didn't think it was anything too insane. So of course, the quartering, Jeremy, or one of his minions, allegedly, it was someone over there in the quartering, decided they did not like the fact that Duty was getting a lot of views, getting a lot of pull. That's right, yes, Hail Hydra. And they got upset. So they decided, of course, to mass flag my channel, or Jeremy made a phone call, right? Something happened. So anyway, about 2 days later after I posted the video on the 21st, I ended up getting this community guideline strike. That's right. And it was quite annoying. So of course I went through the process. I appealed it. It was denied. It was rejected. All right. So I ended up getting rejected. And they basically said, nope, they upheld the message. Nothing's changing. Sorry, buddy. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to eat this warning. Now, thankfully, you guys know I gotten a channel strike previously. So my channel got a strike about 2 weeks ago, and it was for sexual content. Remember, I showed you guys the video. I have no clue why I got the strike.
Shut the fuck up.
It was quite insane.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
So I appealed the previous one, which was about 2 weeks ago. I appealed it, and of course got my non-Indian rep friend to get involved. They reviewed it, and they actually removed the warning. They said, yeah, this is they don't know why this ended up getting a channel strike, a warning. And they said there's nothing sexual here, so the automated system, there's no way the automated system would have flagged it. He said he thinks someone either mass reported this or made a call. That's what I was told. So they reviewed it, they re-appealed it, and they removed the strike, and they made the video available. So you guys know I came to you after the fact, showed you the video, we celebrated, and so on. So a couple weeks later, this bullshit happens again. My video gets taken down, and I get another warning for sexual content. Yes, cyberbullying. No, this one was cyberbullying. The first one was sexual content, right? This one was for cyberbullying. And it was the same strike that PPP got recently that got his channel removed. So it was the same one. So you can theorize it was the same person doing the reporting. Let's just be honest. It was the same exact person doing the reporting. So of course I ended up getting a warning. I appealed it. It was rejected. So then of course I got on the horn with my non-Indian rep, spoke with them, said, hey, I'm having this issue again. I did mention the fact that PPP's channel got the same thing. And of course they said, not a problem. Do me a favor, contact YouTube support, put a ticket in, and then I'll look into it. And lo and behold, that's right, folks. Let me show you real quick. I still haven't gotten the confirmation email yet, but today this happened. So I can show you this because it doesn't show any of my analytics or whatever, right? I wish I can show you my YouTube studio, but I think I would piss people off if they saw how much money I made this month. It would piss a lot of people off. So I'm not going to do that because you guys remember what happened back in 2024 when I showed my analytics. It caused a big problem. So I'm not going to do that. Let's just say it's been a good May. Let's just say that, okay? All right. So right here, folks. So what you're seeing here, this is a screenshot of my YouTube channel. So this is from my phone, right? So you can look at it from my phone. Right here where it says account status, if you receive a warning or have a strike or something like that, it'll pop up right here. And I was getting the warning and the pop-up for the last couple days. It was there. Like I would click it and it would show that I got a warning. It showed that my appeal was rejected, blah, 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 blah. Lo and behold, today, guess what, folks? Gone. Bam, 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 gone forever. That's right. Duty no longer has the channel strike. No warning, no nothing. I am in the clear. Duty is a well-respected individual in the YouTube community. That's right, Victory. Yes. And of course, I just DM'd my buddy and said, hey, you know, what was going on here? I was told he couldn't really divulge too much, but he says they know what's going on. YouTube is aware of what's going on. He can't tell me what's going on, but there is a bigger ticket where they're looking into this and looking at content creators that are being flagged. So someone is looking at this, all right? Someone is looking at this. I was trying to get him to tell me, was it Jeremy? I wanted to know if it was the quartering. And what he told me was, he can't tell me this, but if I want that information devolved, I would have to file a legal action. So I would have to get my lawyer to draw papers up and send it to YouTube's legal and basically say I'm being harassed and that my lawyer wants that information. I'm not gonna do that. That's insane. You know me. I'm not into the lawsuits or whatever, so I'm not doing that. But you know, I'm pretty sure that if the quartering decides to continue pissing people off, he's gonna piss off the wrong person, and just out of spite, they're gonna file a fucking legal suit. Someone just did. Didn't someone just recently do it? PPP's editor filed this, not a suit, but they sent a letter to YouTube legal, and was able to get that whole shit cleared up where the strike was just, you know, the appeal was just pending, and they didn't do anything with it. So yeah, you know what I mean? Someone's gonna do it. Someone's gonna get stepped up. Let's put it this way. Some big YouTuber or content creator is gonna be so pissed off at Jeremy that they're just gonna say, you know what, for the shits and giggles, I'm gonna file a lawsuit. H3H, where are you, brother? I need H3H to come in and save the business. Seriously. So, no, you know,
that money, I really do. I need that money.
I mean, I understand. Look, I understand that I'm a drama content creator. I get that. And I know with being a drama content creator, I'm going to have people either filing strikes or whatever, trying to get my channel taken down. I get it. And for the most part, I don't bitch about it. You guys don't hear me bitch about it. Even when my channel was being attacked by Superhound, you guys never heard me bitch about it. Like, I made you guys aware of it, but I didn't bitch about it. And I'm not going to bitch about this, okay? I'm not going to bitch about this, but I want Jeremy to know, and whoever else is doing it, is that you're not impacting me, bitch, okay? You're not impacting me. You can go fuck off, all right? because every fucking strike that you file is going to get overturned. So yeah, it's an inconvenience, and I had to fucking hide my videos because I was worried that you guys were going to try to hit me again, right? But it just didn't happen, okay? So I privated for a few days. I know a bunch of people did reach out and say, what happened? Why are you privating videos? And I told them, I said, I'll explain. I don't want to talk about it right now because, you know, it's just I want to private it just so that I don't get hit again. You know what I mean? So again, if you ever see me private content, just assume something is going on, and I'll eventually let you guys know when it either clears up or I can't clear it up. So if the appeal wouldn't have gone through and I wouldn't have gotten it removed, I would have told you guys. I would have said, look, quartering is flagging me. It went through. I got a warning, blah, 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 blah. That's how I would have handled it. But since I had someone on YouTube reviewing it and researching it, and they did fix the issue, you know, I could talk about it. And by the way, just to let you know, the portion that got flagged was PPP was reading a comment where someone said quartering one day is gonna like an autoerotic, the whole thing, the thing that the kung fu guy from Kill Bill did. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say. He was just reading a comment. It wasn't like he was saying that. You know what I mean? And that's what ended up getting flagged. So of course it's different when someone is saying it. Yeah, David Carrot. Yes, David Carrot did. It's different when someone is saying it versus they're reading something, right? So thankfully, YouTube saw that. They reversed the decision, so I no longer have any channel strikes or a warning. And just to let you know, my non-Indian rep said, if this happens again, just reach out to me and we'll get it cleared up. So even if there's something like a little bit like might be, you know, breaking terms of service, I'm going to be good anyway. So again, I appreciate everyone reaching out. It wasn't that big of a deal, but you know, I don't want people thinking that I'm deleting content just to delete content. I'm not. And as it relates to posting and creating more Kino content with Jeremy, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm going to be fucking making more. You know why? You know why? Because I know whatever the fuck you strike me with ain't going to do a goddamn thing. So you know what, Jeremy? If you're watching this, fuck off. If it's Feature or wherever the hell else it is, fuck off. Go suck a big one, all right? Because I'm going to keep making content. You know what? You get my channel taken down, I really do. I'll just create another fucking channel, all right? So anyway, just wanted to let everyone know.
I was getting bored of DSP, but the recent crash ups about Pokemon cards and kick support and Forza have been so toxic lately. Red heart emoji.
Yes. So anyway, again, thank you. I appreciate everyone, the concern, the warning. It's not a big deal. I no longer have 0 warnings or strikes on my channel. And quartering, go suck a big one. That's all I got to say. Peace out. All right, there you go, folks. Let's give a round of applause for everybody in chat for being part of the video. That's right. Yeah. Don't eat a dick, Jeremy. Don't eat a big dick. Don't eat your bull's big dick. Yeah, I'm gonna mail Jiro a Jira spoon. Yes. I'm with you for the long. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Most of you guys are so nice. And again, it was, you know, it was about 10 people that reached out and just said, "Hey, what's going on? I noticed you deleted content." I was like, "No, I didn't delete content. Just privated some videos." But I really didn't want to get into it because, again, you know, the one thing too is that you don't want to let people know that shit is impacting you. You want to try to, you know, not really, unless you have something definitive. So that's how I like to handle it and take care of it. So again, thank you. I do appreciate the love and support and you guys being, you know, worried about me, but everything's cool. I'm all good. The channel's saved. That's right. The channel's okay. Shout out to the non-Indian YouTube rep that's helping duty out. So let's see. Cam, thank you, brother, for the $1.99. I appreciate that. I blame Phil. Hey, yeah, it's always Phil's fault, bro. Definitely. And then Crooked Hound, I think I read your message, but let me just read it again. All DSP did with those cards is what other scalpers were doing. No, he's well, first of all, I think he got a refurbished pack. I think someone opened those packs and just filled them up with garbage cards and sent it to him. I really think that. The other thing too is he overpaid. And then again, I don't mind Phil doing this shit. Like, I don't mind him trying to
I need that money.
Monetize this. I just don't like that he was being fucking deceitful about it. Like, you notice when he first came on, he didn't bring any monetization into this at all. He said this was something for his content. This was something he wanted to do for his dents. And that's what it was. And then slowly but surely, he started talking about monetization. and then being sneaky about it. And then, of course, once he got the pack and opened one, that's when the monetization grift came out, and he begged for $100, and not even a cumulative $100. No. He wanted a $100 pop, and then on top of that, you had to tell them that you wanted to open up a pack. That's, of course, he wanted to hide anonymous, fake tip anonymous. So he got called out for that, and his chat revolted. So big ups to the DSP chat for revolting on that bullshit. But of course he settled on $50 because one idiot said, well, how about 50? And then DSP hung on to that. At the very end, of course, after everyone said, no, this is, you're being a scammer, and a grifter. And then finally he said, fuck it, I'd rather get $50 than nothing. So of course now for every $50, he's gonna do that. Big ups, thank you, Rob Dog, Uncler. Hey, that's not very nice of you. That's only DSP. I'm not an unk, okay? I'm old, but I'm not an unk. BV, thank you very much for the 10 jewels. Thank you.
Hello, Jew.
Thank you. And then Wool, thank you for the 20 jewels. I appreciate that.
Hello, Jew.
Thank you, brother. And then of course Rob Dog with the 440.
Hello, Jew.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate all the love and support. And then Saint. Hey, Saint, how you doing? Hope Saint's doing well. She dropped in the
Hello, Jew.
The 199. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Work meeting. I'll be back. No problem, brother. Have a good. I mean, I'm glad you're here, man. Tune in when you can, and if you can't tune in, just you know, you can always watch on demand, my on demand content. All right. So I wanted to get that out again. I have to say this because I don't want people saying that I'm trying to get quartering in trouble, whatever. But don't harass the quartering. Don't flag his channel. Whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not putting that out there. I'm not telling people, wink, wink, go do something. I'm not saying that at all. You know what I mean? If Jeremy gets taken down, it's going to be of his own volition. It's going to be of him breaking YouTube's terms of service when it comes to reuse content, stealing content, and putting up slop shorts. He'll get demonetized for that. So we let him destroy himself. That's all I got to say about that. All right. And also, one more time, go suck a dick, Jeremy. All right. How about that? No, Stinky, stop. I'm not saying that. I am not telling anyone to go look at all of Quartering's videos and flag them for random things. I am not saying that, okay? I would never say that. I would never tell anyone in my chat to go to the Quartering's YouTube and Rumble channel and report every single video. I would never ever say that. Or I would never say go troll his live stream. Never, ever, never, ever. Okay? What's up, fake DSP Gaming? How are you? You better stop giving low dog. No, I'm never giving anybody idea.
Pay my bills.
Just like DSP Joe's punishment is that he's Joe.
Yeah. I mean, you know, scumbags, you know, whether you believe in Christianity, karma, whatever, you know, there is a force out there in the universe that balance things out, okay? You believe in Thanos, whatever. There is something in the universe that balances shit out. And I'm pretty sure that the Quartering one day will get balanced. Let's just say that, okay? All right, enough of the Quartering. I'm done talking about that douchebag. But if you don't know, PPP's channel was taken down. Kino Cathedral. God knows why. There was nothing. I mean, the only thing he posted on that channel was the promo for the live stream. That's the only thing he would post there. And that got flagged and taken down, which tells me it really didn't get flagged. What happened was Jeremy called it in and got it taken down. So, I mean, that's pretty fucked up. I know some people don't like PPP. I get it. You know, Kino Casino is not for everyone. But you shouldn't be cool with people doing the shit that Kino... Excuse me. You shouldn't be cool with the shit that Jeremy is doing. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't appreciate it if even it was somebody I despise, that if someone was doing that sucks. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be doing that. It's a bitch move. You know, if you don't like someone, you make some videos, you make some content, whatever, you do it, you keep it within the internet. You don't need to be a little bitch and run off and report people. You just don't. I'm happy to hear. Oh, what's up, brother? Thank you, man. Kane, I appreciate that. Yes, you're right. You can. Yes. Like, engage, support, whatever. It's all good. 2 different. The whole shit with Jer having a YouTube rep is well, technically everyone has a rep if you're in the partner program. It's just the bigger the channel, the more attention you can get. Let's just say that. And I'll put it this way: I got lucky because when my channel got demonetized, someone on YouTube's side helped me out, and that person has been a big help. So we got kind of friendly, and he pretty much said, if you ever have an issue, whatever, I can reach out to him. So thankfully, the last few times where I've had issues, he's been there to help me. So big ups to again the non-Indian rep. Yes, thank you. Hey, brother, thank you with the 10 members. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys are always so kind. Always so kind and supportive. I appreciate it. So, all right. And if you did give a membership, please make sure to thank Mr. Pompey for his generosity. Everyone, too. I appreciate all of the Jews. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the gifted subs. You guys, again, are always generous and supportive, and I appreciate it. And it's your support that allows me to do random stupid shit with my content and waste money on pointless shit. That's right. Yes, Duty does Duty does enjoy wasting his money on shit. But you know what? I invest it. I don't waste it. I'm not DSP, okay? Am I a member? Warren, yes, you are, Warren. You are a member. If you have that little emote thing next to you, you're a member. Yes. And by the way, let me just say what the memberships entail. So if you do have a membership, not only do you get amazing, cool, awesome emotes. That's right. Everybody loves emotes. But you get entered. You can enter for a giveaway. That's right.
That money, I really do. I need that money.
That's right. Giveaway.
Big support today.
Thank you. Yes, big support. Duty loves the big support. Thank you, Wool. Thank you, brother, for the 2. I appreciate that. Real quick. I have. If you remember, you can go to my post section right here. As you can see, 43 individual detractors have taken advantage of it. What I do is I do a May member giveaway. I do one every month, and you can win a chance to win $25 or $25 gift card or what have you. It's something as a thank you. I appreciate you guys, and every so often, you know what? I do a random one, and you know what? You guys have been so supportive. You guys want an Amazon gift card? Who wants an Amazon gift card? Can I get a one in the chat if you want an Amazon gift card? I got a $25 Amazon gift card ready to burn a hole in my pocket for you guys. That's right. Yes. Ask and you shall receive. That's right. Yes. By the way, full disclosure, that's from my wife. It's from Ms. Duty. It's not from me. Everybody give a round of applause for Ms. Duty. Yeah, as you guys know, she's a teacher. Steven, $100. As you guys know, my wife is a teacher. Shout out to all the teachers. So we just recently had a Teacher Appreciation Week. So she ended up getting tons of shit. So anytime she gets gift cards, she typically just gives them to me because she knows I like to do giveaways. And she actually told me yesterday, she said, here, give it to somebody in your chat. Don't spend it on yourself. And I said, okay, I thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm letting everyone know that Mrs. Duty, this is from Ms. Duty, okay? She sends love to all you guys, okay? We need to pay our teachers more. Definitely, yes. My wife works at a private school, so she, doesn't. She get put it this way: they give her medical benefits, which is fine. So the medical benefits outweigh the pay. So, and again, she only works just to do something. She doesn't have to work. She likes to do something, and then also, free medical benefits. So. You can't beat that.
That money, I really
thank
do.
You, brother,
I need that
for
money.
The 198. Well, let's just say $2.
I need that money, Duty. I really do. I need that. Money bag emoji. Dollar bills face emoji.
We all need the money. Yeah, I'm talking in general. Nah, yeah. I got you, brother. I know what you mean. Yeah. I mean, but the good thing is they do get their summers off. They do have that. They get their summers off, and that's another reason why my wife decided to do the teaching things. She gets the summers off to hang out with the kids, which is always nice. All right, so I'll do the Amazon thing in a few minutes. I just have to go grab it, but I'll grab it in a few minutes and then we'll do the giveaway. Just remind me. It's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be simple. I'm gonna post the code. I'm gonna post the code, and whoever redeems it first wins. Very simple, not that difficult. So just make sure to have your Amazon account open, have it ready, and just have good internet. Because if you don't have gourmet internet, you're gonna be fucked. You're not gonna win. All right. All right. I think I covered everything. Let's watch some content. So, of course, the first thing we want to cover is let us cover let us cover. Let's go to my channel. Of course, you know what? Let's get to the meat of it, okay? I don't want to edge you guys. We're gonna get to the meat of it.
I am happy. I did nothing wrong.
Yes, he's always you're just like DSP. That's right. You should live to be DSP. Always happy and never doing anything. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the two. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna cover. I don't think I'm gonna cover the. I'm not gonna cover the Darziak thing. Just because I'm not prepared. I feel like I'm just gonna be sitting here going through. I'm gonna be just trying to find random shit in the thing. So let's save that for next week. What I'll do is I'll go through it this week, and if there's something major, we can always review it and talk about it. Okay, we can do that. But what I want to cover, of course, is DSP's pathetic attempt to scam his dents again. That's right. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about here, DSP finally revealed his what his intentions were. His intentions, of course, were to scam his viewers out of money. That's right. Just like everything he... And again, I know I'm preaching to the choir. I know most of you guys know what's going on. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm preaching to the choir, essentially. I'm preaching to the choir, okay? But it's good for confirmation. And like, I love when DSP confirms that he is the scumbag that he is, and we don't have to speculate. It's great. So we're definitely, let's watch that first, and then we can watch the other side content next. Let's see here. I'm kind of confused about the Darziak stuff. I don't know if I'm missing something, but I don't get what's being exposed here. So Darziak has been a DSP friend since 2014. He was an editor for him. He was an editor for him for about a year and a half. He helped him get that DSP throwback channel off the floor. He did all the editing. And apparently he grew tired of DSP's shit. Just like everyone else that ever tried to help DSP, they eventually just get tired of his bullshit, right? So he got tired of it. He wage quit working for Phil as an editor. He left. He hung around for a little bit, but then of course DSP continued to piss him off. So he decided, you know what, Phil, you want to be a douchebag? I'm gonna go ahead and start leaking shit. So he leaked his Twitter DMs, which there wasn't much there. There were like two things that stuck out, and then today he leaked the Discord conversations. So that's what's going on there. So again, it's just another case of someone growing annoyed at Phil.
Jeremy is such a pathetic, degenerate crybaby.
Yes, he is a flagging crybaby. Yes. And again, who am I? I'm a dude that has 30. What do I have? I have 32,300 subs. I'm a nobody in the I'm a DSP troll. Like, why would he need to feel like he needs to shut me up? And at that, my keynote videos about him get maybe 10 to 12,000 views, 15 if I'm lucky. That's nothing. That's a fucking speck. You know, that's basically preaching to the choir. Everyone knows who you are already. You're a fucking scumbag. So it doesn't really matter. But whatever. I guess he felt the need to take me down and put me in my place. And what I'd say about that is go fuck yourself. And old honey, I appreciate you being a 1 minute man investor. Thank you. So yeah. So again, you know, Jeremy, you're not the only one with friends out there. So I would suggest you just move on, move along, go bother someone else. You just move along, bitch. All right, okay. And then the one thing too, Jeremy, is I want to let you know is, you may want to. I mean, you shouldn't fuck with anyone, but if you want to fuck with someone, how about you go fuck with someone with a job and that doesn't have much time to deal with this bullshit. I'm retired, motherfucker. Okay, I got plenty of time to spend on this bullshit. Okay, so just move the fuck on. All right. They go after the little channels because they don't think you will find. Oh yeah, I know one. But you know, no, fuck you, man. Fuck that. You know. And then the other thing too is I've been through this before with other people, so it's not like this is something new to happen to me. And the one thing I want to tell you is that if you make content and you get shit, don't panic. I know a lot of people tend to panic. Don't panic. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? You get your channel taken away? Yeah, that sucks, but in the scheme of life, how big of an issue is that? But anyway, all right, so let us watch DSP exposing his fucking grift. And yes, by the way, folks, it's official. Goals are back. Yeah, goals are back. Yeah, goals are back. Yes, he brings back the goals.
It cost him $11.11 and wanting $100 pp.
Huh? Per pack. Oh, per pack would cost him $11.11. Oh yeah, no. I mean, what did he pay? He paid $300 for the pack, 36 packs. So that comes out to, what does that come out to? Let's see.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
DSP is a knee-begging, censorious tyrant. Greedy pig.
Yeah, he is a greedy fucking pig. Okay, so it ended up costing him about $1.20 a pack. Is that right? Did I do this right? $1.20 times 36. So, no, wait a minute. What am I doing here? Sorry, my math ain't mathing. All right, so he paid $300. So we want to divide that by 36, right? Okay, he paid $8.33 per pack, right? And literally wanted $100. So he wanted a markup of $92. 92 fucking dollars, man. The greed, even $50 is outrageous, I think. $50 is outrageous. You know, and he had to be greedy. He had to be greedy. He couldn't simply say, you know what, if we make $100, like if he literally would have said, you know what, if we get $100 on this stream, I'll open up a pack. Then it's like, okay, well, you know, normally you would get about $100 a stream, whatever. Okay, you know, but people, I still would have called them out. But still, the mere fact that he tried to hide it and at the very last moment decided, all right, folks, I'm going to give you one free one. Open up a free pack with his gloves looking like a fucking idiot. And then comes, all right, guys, you got your flavor, you got your taste test, you got your little morsel. Now let's talk about money. Let's talk about money. My favorite thing to talk about. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, man, you know what? And then it annoys me because honestly, I was saying to myself, you know what? Maybe DSP has surprised all of us. Maybe he was being honest. Maybe he wasn't going to monetize this. You know what I mean? Maybe he thought this would be something that he can expand into a separate channel, whatever. I really thought that. Not really. I had like 5% of my mind or my brain thought maybe that's what he was going to do. And lo and behold, no, he proved the entire internet right.
That money, I really do. I need that money.
Good God.
DSP said Forza isn't a racing sim. Lol.
It is a fucking sim. You're in a car, you're driving, it's supposed to simulate you in a car. It's fucking a simulator, you fucking idiot. He's so dumb, man. And again, it's just how about Phil? How about this? How about you just say, you know what? I'm not gonna play the game. I'm not gonna play the game because I don't want the detractors to make content of me and my shitty driving. Just fucking be honest. You know what I mean? Don't fucking lie. You make it worse. Jeez. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the real pool boy. Thank you, brother, for the two. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna watch it. Here's DSP bringing back the goals. It's a long slog, but let's watch him squirm. This is I love this video, by the way.
That money.
I love
really
this
do.
fucking
I need
video.
That money to pay my bills.
It's like perfect. I didn't even have to edit it.
Entitled to 1 pack per stream, 3 per day.
No, they're not even entitled to 1 pack per stream. They're only getting one free one during the Pokemon stream, or if he plays the poker game or whatever the fuck it is, you'll get one free one technically, right? And then anyone that charges or gives them a $50 donation, except for Anonymous, of course, anyone that gives them a $50 donation will have to demand that they get the card pack, and then he'll open up one. So no, you're not getting one free every day. No. The only way someone gets it is if they drop $50. All right. And I love this thumbnail, by the way. Big ups to the my thumbnail game's been fire recently, brother. So this is, of course, the Realm chasing DSP for being a lying grifter. That's right. Big ups. Thank you. I appreciate the jewels. That's right. The loan. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was 200. That's right. Thank you for the 200.
Hello, Drew.
Thank you, brother. We're in the Mickey Mouse Clubs. By the way, if you guys want to watch the unpacking, I have the video of it. It's long. It's like 30 minutes of him looking like an idiot. We could definitely watch that, but the main focus I want to look at is I want to focus on him trying to scam his dad. So let's get into it. By the way, this video was so good, I didn't even have to put an intro. I didn't even edit it. All I did was take the background music and just hit upload. Oh, I love it.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
We're gonna speed this up a little bit.
DSP says Kit no
the other thing is we may
Japan.
play the poke.
Mr. Quasi, thank you for the 2, brother. DSP says Cat no longer wants to go to Japan. When did he say that? Oh, if you have a link of that, please give me that. Please give me that, because I would love to make a long video of every time Kat mentioned Japan, every time Phil mentioned Japan, and now she doesn't want to go to Japan. Fuck. Oh, he did. Oh, man. During the night stream? All right, I'll check it out. I'll try to record it because, of course, that's going to be another fucking video. Yeah, dude's pounding out the commentary style videos like nobody's business. I appreciate you, Mr. Quasar. Thank you for letting me know. If someone can find me the video and the timestamp, I would appreciate that. Thank you. If you can. If not, don't worry. I'll go looking for it. I have the video. I downloaded the video this morning. So, but if you can, cool. If not, don't worry about it.
Pokemon card, the trading card sim game soon. We might even play it next week. I think, like, if we're going to do that, obviously you're opening virtual packs of cards. I think at least once when we do those, we should probably open a pack of cards for that too. Okay? I mean, just being honest and fair, I think that would make sense. That'd be cool. So if we're playing Pokemon, maybe open a pack of cards. If we're playing the trading card game on nights when we decide to play that, if we...
Again, that's a fucking lie. This whole nonsense about he can't take a week off because even if so... That's bullshit. Because even during the heights of Kino Casino, his dents were literally going in there. The Kino folks were saying, dude, if we give you enough money, like let's say, all right, you make whatever, $1,800 minimum, right? So he was asking for $300 a day, 6 days a week. That's $1,800. His fucking dents were saying, if we give you $1,800 for next week and you take a week off and you promise to take your wife on a vacation, we'll give you the $1,800. Like, we'll pay you for you to take a week's vacation. And he said no. He literally said no. He said that, well, you know, $1,800 is like the minimum, where he basically said, well, I could probably make more than $1,800 in a week. And came up with every fucking excuse and then tried to blame his wife's job. Yeah, I'm sure you working at a fucking a boutique jean store, you know, working 10 hours a week. I'm sure they can't let you go for a week. Yeah, I'm positive. But again, oh, and then blame Jasper. And then, of course, I remember the dents even saying, we'll pay for a sitter. And he said no, because he's just a greedy douchebag. What it is he doesn't want to waste the money on the fucking trip. And he doesn't want to have to spend 6 days or 7 days with fucking Kat. I mean, and I'm sure Kat probably doesn't want either. She doesn't want to go on vacation with Phil. She would love to go on vacation by herself, but not with Phil.
We open it then, okay? Now, outside of that, all right?
Here it is.
When else? Because here's the thing. I don't have financial goals on my streams and haven't since November. But if I say, oh, well, if we hit a certain level of support, I'll open a pack of cards. What's going to end up happening is people are going to be like, you have goals. Don't you know you have goals? So obviously...
Wait. Can someone in chat explain to me how setting a monetary amount that if you hit that amount that you will do something is not a goal? Can someone in the chat explain that to me, really? I really need to understand. Maybe it's me. Yeah, I know, semantic. All right. You didn't have to add the last part, but yeah, semantics, of course. It's not a goal. It's a checkpoint. I'm sure. Pre-Dawn Corpse, big ups, brother. Thank you for the kick. Pre-Dawn Corpse, again, I always want to say thank you because you do come out and drop some kicks here, brother. Yeah, I appreciate all the kicks, brother. Thank you. And he dropped about he dropped 12 of them. Big ups, bro. I don't have a call out for you, but I'll say this.
Hello, Jew.
Hello, G. Thank you, brother. I treat the kicks like I treat the Jews. Yes, that's right. Big ups. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the love and support.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to go 2 steps forward and then 2 steps back. Does that make sense? So the question is, what do we do then? Do we do it based on if someone gives a lot? Like, let's say if someone does a $100 contribution. Target? Is that instantly we commit to opening a pack of cards then?
Wait.
If there's
Wait!
Hey,
wow!
Thanks for all the moral support. However, it sure would be great if you give me some real support.
Yeah, I know I'd be using that title for every video.
That money, I really do. I need that money.
But he does crash out.
OMG, breaking news.
DSP
is crashing out.
Yes, you caught me, brother. You calling me out. I get it. I know. I use that a lot for a lot of my titles. But you gotta have you gotta have a title that catches your eye. You know what I mean? Thank you. I appreciate the 199 old notes. So right here, out of the bat, right? He's so confused. He's not sure what to do. He's like, what do we do? I don't even know what to do. And then boom, his first suggestion is this.
Want to do that. I don't want to go 2 steps forward and then 2 steps back. Does that make sense? So the question is, what do we do then? Do we do it based on if someone gives a lot? Like, let's say someone does a $100 contribution. Is that
Wow, $100 contribution. Gee, I wonder how you just randomly pulled out $100 contribution. Almost like that was the amount that you were charging for the WWE cards. $100 a pop and you would open up a pack, right? Remember that, Phil? I don't think Phil remembered. He may have forgotten. He just randomly brought up $100 because, you know, he just thought that was a nice, crispy number. Yes.
Instantly, we commit to opening a pack of cards then. If there's a $100 contribution, we could do something like that. It could be like if you drop 20 subs or $100 super chat, or I guess that would be $3 per membership. So 33 memberships, right?
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Maybe in the back of your mind, you're saying to yourself, you shouldn't be doing this. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of, I don't know, shame. Is that why you're laughing, Phil? Is that what it is? You feel a little shame that you're actually doing this? Really? No, I didn't talk about it yet. I was asking if anyone read them. I did get them yesterday, the DMs. I haven't had a chance to read them. If there's something there specifically that, you know, someone read, I'm more than happy to go through it. But if not, what I'll probably do is I'll probably read them this weekend. And then Monday when I do a or Tuesday when I do a podcast, we could talk about it. So
do something like that. Because people are like, oh, why so much? Because I only have 31 packs left. You understand?
Why not just buy 10 packs yourself and open them instead of paying him 100 or 50 to open one?
Yes. And again, most people that do these unpacking channels, they don't tell people, hey, I'll open up a pack if you give me $100. No. What they do is they live off the ad revenue and any super chance that maybe they might get or whatever. That's what they do. They do a live stream. They live off the ad revenue that they get from it and maybe any additional support that they get. They don't upfront ask you for money to open up a pack. No one does it that way. No one fucking does it that way. The Real Pool, thank you, brother, for the 5. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's insane. What? And again, he didn't even know what he was doing. Didn't even bother research. You would think he would have said, all right, you know what? I'm going to do this scam tomorrow. Let me look at a few unboxing channels and see what they do. And then mimic them. No, didn't even bother doing that. Just said, all right, I'm going to have my chat hold my hand. Hold my fucking hand. What's up? Heel versus Babyface in the house. Big up, brother. Shout out to the GOAT. I hope it's all good. I don't know if you saw this or not, Heel, but Jeremy and his minions channel flagged one of my videos. But just to let you know, I didn't mention it. I didn't call it out, but I did. I have a non-Indian representative contact, and I reached out to them. This is the second time this has happened to me, so they got the warning removed. So I'm good to go.
Money, subs.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I don't know if you know this, Heel, but PPP. Apparently, PPP got his channel taken down for a strike for cyberbullying. The same days when I ended up getting that warning or that strike. So yeah, fun times.
Subs.
But I got it removed, thankfully. Thankfully, my non-Indian rep helped me out. So again, a second time. So anyway, big ups, Heel versus Babyface. Hope you're doing well. And by the way, anyway, just to let you know, Heel versus Babyface is an amazing content creator. Make sure you're subbed to him. He does a lot of streaming, afternoon tea, great stuff. He plays video games. He knows all of the memes, all of the troll memes. He is a definite troll. He is a DSP troll detractor. So big ups, brother. Make sure to check out his content. He's a good dude. And he's a good dude. He's genuinely just a nice, humbled, great guy. So appreciate it, brother.
And, right? I don't have 31 packs left. So I don't want to be opening them 7 a stream and we're done with this box in 1 week. This is expensive.
What does it... Okay, all right. Bill, did you not get a business degree? Did you not get a 4-year business degree from a qualified university? Did you not? Do you not understand that when you have a product and you sell out of it, you can actually buy more product and then hopefully sell out of that? That's how basic selling works, Phil. Why are you so worried about that? Why do you care whether you go through a box a week or 2 weeks or 3? You should be concerned that if you don't go through the box within, like, say, 3 months, you know what I mean? That should be an issue. But again, this was a lame excuse because he didn't want to go down to $50 a pack. He wanted that $100 per stream. Now, let's not forget this. He paid $300 for that pack. If his viewers would have agreed to pay $100 to whatchamacallit and just say it would have been a successful thing, he would have made $3,600 out of a $300 investment. What? That's 100 times? That's 100 times what he invested. The grade is insane versus, you know, taking 50 and making $1,800. Even $1,800 on a $300 investment is great. That, to me, that sounds wonderful. I mean, that's a great margin to me. Oh, by the way, I did see that you guys did provide some kit. Mr. Quasar, brother, thank you for the gifted subs. I appreciate that. Pre-Dawn Corpse, thank you again, brother, for the kicks. And then, not simping, just saying, actually drop 5 subs over on Kick. Thank you, brother. I appreciate all the subs. Yes, that will go to my my Pokemon card fund. That's right, yeah. Thank you, brother. Okay, let's just keep going.
You do understand that this box cost a lot of money, right? So I don't want to just go through it, you know, within a week. By the way, excuse me for 1 second. I have something I need to do. Come on, Frog. Let's have a pose off, Frog. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay, again, I want to put this out there. I'm a capitalist at heart. You guys know that I'm a filthy pig capitalist. I'm all about the money, money, money. And I'm all about everyone being successful and making as much money as they can in this life. That is me. That is my that is one of my core principles. I mean within reason. Don't step on people, you know what I mean? Like, earn your money honestly or whatever. But you know, if you have an idea, go out there, make that money. I don't care who you are. Even DSP, I don't begrudge DSP for making money. If people are willing to open up the Velcro wallets and give Phil money, more power to you. I'm not gonna dump and crap on you. That's your money. You do whatever you want with your disposable income. I don't give a shit about that. You guys know me. I don't care. What bothers me is just the deception, the lying. Countless people asked him, okay, are you expecting money for this? Like, what is the grift?
I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
And he lied. He didn't say anything.
Give us
he
the
lied
frog
about
flex, Diddy.
The frog flex. All right, let me. All right. By the way, I am getting pretty bulk. I've put on about 5 pounds. I'm at like 192, I think, of muscle. I look pretty good. I'm gonna look great in a bikini this year, brother. I'm pretty excited. But again, 100K. We get 100K subs. You guys will get to see the glorious duty streams. You'll get to see the face, the body. Super sexy. Very nice. Green eyes. Very pretty. I'm a very pretty man. I am. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm a very pretty man. So
I'm contractually obligated to do that every time the frog animation plays. So Zaxma did a $2 super chat, says 1 pack a day, you silly goose. 1 pack a day? Is that what we should do? Only 1 pack a day?
yeah, that would be fine.
We could maybe do that.
Paul, brother, thank you. I got
Someone
you,
just tipped
brother.
$5. All right. And they said, I'm watching your Pokemon stream. So far, so good. I've been collecting for years. Here's a friendly tip. Always sleeve the energy cards because they go up and down in value. Of course. They're totally not commons, right? Of course. Thank you for the tip. Thanks for $5, whoever that was.
Look, I know nothing about Pokemon. I know nothing about it. But even I understand that certain cards have value. It just depends. It always changes. I used to collect baseball cards. And there was a time period, like back in the 80s, that Fleer. I think I told this story before. When I used to live in Philly when I was a kid, one of my aunts worked at the Fleer baseball card company, and they just get boxes of them and bring them to us, right? And there was a time and period where there was this big thing in collectors where they were looking for, apparently Fleer had an issue where they actually published just thousands of cards, not that, like hundreds of cards, where they had an error. So the back had one player statistics and then the other side had something else. It was a big thing. And there was a period of time where those cards were worth a lot of money. Like they were. Like I remember being young and like, oh, you know, people were telling me, oh, keep them, they could be valuable. And me, like a being in it, I threw them the fuck out. I didn't know any better. But again, even I, who know nothing about Pokemon, understand that certain cards may go up and down in value. It just all depends. Again, it depends on, it's like with coins. I know with coins, certain coins for some reason, you know, there was a thing with the $50 or whatever, like one of these $50 coins. where they had to be like pristine and beautiful and all that. And then they found there was a batch that had errors, and then those became popular. Again, it depends on, you know, what people like and like to collect is what assigns value. But anyway, I'm going too long on that. My apologies.
Leave you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's actually our top tip of the day too. So thank you for that. All right. So, I mean, what I'm thinking, like I said, maybe if we're playing Pokemon, guaranteed that I'm going to open a pack during the Pokemon stream. If we're doing the trading card game, guaranteed that I'll open one pack during the trading card stream. Okay? And then maybe in celebration of a big contribution, like if someone does $100 contribution, I'll be like, okay, for $100. Did it not play any sound effect? I didn't hear it.
Yes, it did.
That was weird.
Come on, Phil.
Well, anyway, I don't know why it didn't play the sound effect. I'll read that in a second. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking one pack per Pokemon stream, one pack per trading card stream, and for a $100 contribution. That way, here's why I want to do it that way. Because then we have a chance to open a pack on any...
well, I'm only half Portuguese, okay? I'm half Portuguese, half Spaniard. So, I only get half of the strong gene.
Stream, right? Like, literally any stream, we could open a pack. That's cool. Otherwise, it would only be during Pokemon streams and only during trading card streams and no chance of opening packs otherwise. And I want to always kind of have a chance to do it. Okay, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he is serious.
So thank you again to 69 Chains of Gay, who did 500 kicks. Says, hey, Kid gave me $10, so take the rest. Can you give...
Thank you, brother. I'll check it out. Yeah, we know that. What was it? A couple months ago, I ended up getting some screenshots that actually showed a flight. He went by himself, by the way, just to let you know. I kind of talked about that a couple months ago. He went to Connecticut by himself. Cat didn't even go with him, which that was the real reason why I kept pushing the speculation that Cat was gone, because he actually went to his mom. And actually, he didn't go for a whole week. He actually went for about 5 days. Not even 5 days, 4 days. He flew out Monday morning and came back Friday afternoon. So, yeah, but I'll check out that DM after my stream, brother. And again, Pre-Dawn Corpse, thank you, brother, for the kicks, brother. I appreciate it.
Give me ban Andrew Valiant, but in a very serious way, like you're mad at me, it's for a soundboard. Ban Andrew Valiant. How about that? I don't even know what that means. But thank you for 500 kicks. I appreciate that.
Yes, that's right.
I don't know who Andrew Valiant is. Who is that?
All right, brother. Come on. Speed it up. Speed it up.
Some people are saying 50 rather than 100.
No.
Well, here's the thing.
No, one person said that. One person said that. Okay, Phil? One person said that, not tons of people.
Okay? Here's why I'm apprehensive about doing every 50. Okay? Because, quite frankly, as you saw, that was not quick to do. When I'm going to do this, I got to move my stuff. I got to adjust the camera, interrupt what we're doing. I don't know if I'm always going to have the gloves, to be honest. That was kind of a funny thing to do for the first time. I doubt I'll always have the gloves on me or whatever, just to be honest here. Okay?
Big of
he raged with
Radical
Reto,
Jaws.
I mean Soros.
Yeah, he did.
Too much like Returnal. It made my skin crawl every time he said that, like he knows everything. Ban world hack.
Well, you know, that's how he describes everything. He always has to compare everything to something. It always has to be the spiritual successor of something, because he doesn't dig any deeper. Again, I think I crap on him when he does reviews, is because he sits there and just looks at it, shows it to you, and like, look, okay, give me money. Like, doesn't bother doing any research. Again, this man doesn't understand. He's paying for Twitter Premium. He has Grok. He essentially has an assistant where he can just type in and say, tell me everything about whatever. And he can get just tons of fucking information. And it doesn't take long to do. But does he do that? No. He'll sit there and tell you how it reminds him of something and that it's gourmet. Yeah. Oh, great insight there, brother. I appreciate all that insight.
But it takes a while to do. It's going to be disruptive to the content that we're doing, right? Now, let's say, for example, I'm streaming a game and we get 3 $50 contributions. What if we get a $50 contribution early, a $50 contribution middle of the stream, and one later? It's like, so what we're going to do, just unpack cards the whole stream? I thought this was a game stream, you know? I feel...
Again, Phil, I thought the purpose of your streams were to entertain your chat. And if someone is willing, or a group of people are willing to pay you to do something, why not do it? Who gives a shit if you're opening packs all day long? Apparently, no one really cares about your gameplay. So why are you... Again, I don't understand this guy complaining that people want to give him money to do stuff. And he just pushes against the grain. He's like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to play video games. Okay, you want to play video games poorly? then you make crap money. Versus, I don't know, maybe a group of people willing to finance your sleeve, you know, your pooling packs, you know, channel, whatever, versus that. No. Snort. And again, this just comes down to the narcissism and the control. He wants everything done his way. It has to be my way. If it's not done my way, then fuck it. I don't want to do it at all. That's insane. That is crazy.
That money.
That mindset is for losers.
Make a poll for the future of the exercise machine.
Oh, I will, brother. Well, we all know. I'm gonna do a poll, but there's going to be only two answers. It's gonna turn into a coat rack, or it's gonna turn into a hamper. That's the answer. But I'll put it out there for you. Let me play the video, and I'll put a poll out.
Like the $100 price point means that every once in a while, on a rare night, we'll get to see a pack of cards, but it won't be intrusive to the content that I normally put out. And every once in a while, someone drops $100. That's a special event. You know what I'm saying? It would be something cool. Because the thing is, here's the thing I don't want to do. I don't want to be reliant on hitting an arbitrary number, because my streams don't have goals like that anymore. They did for a long time. First it was 100, then it was 200, then it was 150, right? Now I don't need that anymore because we're doing good. We've been doing good on every stream. I have no complaints whatsoever. Thank you all for that. Don't have to worry about that stuff anymore. I'm not going back to that.
He's successful.
I want this to be a way to say, hey, let's party atmosphere. Let's have a special thing that we're doing now because someone decided to support in a big way, and it could happen.
Party atmosphere. Yes, let's celebrate because someone was willing to give me $100. Party.
At any time. I do feel if I do $50, it's going to be too common. We're going to be doing it too much, and this box will be gone within like a week or two. I'm serious. I feel like this box will be gone, and that's the thing. Like, I wanted to have this be something special that lasts a bit. I don't want this to be gone in a week, and now, wow, we're really going to get more. Well, this thing costs a lot of money. I want to have to be ordering them once a week. That's crazy, you know?
I think he has a lawsuit. I really think him or his parents or whoever financed his degree has a lawsuit to that college for allowing him to graduate with a bachelor's degree in finance, in a business finance. Really? I believe what is a business administration and with a finance focus. I really think this guy has a lawsuit that they allow this idiot to graduate. It's insane. Again, it's just, I know some people, you know, shit on colleges like it's worthless. I think for certain occupations, yeah, I think you do need a college degree. For the most part, you really don't. And DSP is just a walking poster board of how worthless having a degree is. That someone like this, who had a major in finance, doesn't understand the concept, the simple concept of what? Supply and demand, I guess supply and demand here. Or the purpose of buying and selling shit, you know what I mean? Like buying product and selling it, and the more that you sell, which means the more you buy. Like, I think he is. I honestly think he is. He is. You know, and it wouldn't be such a bad thing if he wasn't so delusional. Like, I know I'm not the smartest person in the world. I know that I have a lot of shortcomings. I know what my shortcomings are, and I try to lean on more of my strengths. That's what a normal person would do. Not him. No. He I guess his strength is blocking out everything that's negative or anything that's a weakness of his. Good God, man.
No. See, that's what I mean. There's not going to be a card pull goal. I want to do it in celebration of something special, you know?
Yeah, something
Why
special.
do it in time?
That's something special is people giving him money.
The money. I'm not. We're doing it in tying to the content. We're doing it on Pokemon.
No, you are, you fucking douchebag. You are tying it to money. Stop lying. Again, I don't give a shit that he's charging money for this. What I care about is fucking lies. You know, he's trying to shit in your mouth and call it chocolate pudding. That's literally what he's doing here.
Pokemon streams, and if I play the trading card game. But I want to do another way so it's not just those streams. Because let me give you an example. Next week, I'll probably pick Pokemon twice. We may play the trading card game once, maybe twice, but probably once. So that's 3 packs all week. But if there's always a chance that someone might contribute and we could see another one, that'd be cool. It's always, it's cool, it's interesting. Maybe Phil will do a pack tonight if someone does a big contribution. Or let's be honest, maybe someone's like, I really like this game. Man, I want to support it. And I know if I do a good contribution for Phil, he'll open a pack too, and that's something for everyone, you know?
Let me just remind everyone, he thought having a pizza party alone in his room while playing Ninja Turtle games, he thought that was a win for everyone. Only DSP, brother. Only DSP comes up with this type of scam. By the way, is Heel still here? Heel, I'm telling you right now, brother. If you ever try to pull this scam, we're done, man. I'm never going to give you a dono. I'm never going to give you a review. I'm going to become a heel versus babyface detractor. If you ever try to pull this scam on your channel, man, you know I love you, brother. But if you try this, man, it's over. I'm breaking up with you.
I don't know. Listen, I'm still open. If you guys think 50, then 50. What do you think? How about this, right? Who would be willing to do that? Is there anyone even on the stream right now who's like, yeah, if Phil had a $50 reward to open a pack, I would do it?
Okay. All right. Heel Babyface just announced that he's scamming all of us. All right. You're on notice, brother. You're on notice. Nah, Heel won't do that. Heel's a good dude. Heel's a good dude.
This particular box, people are asking. So I saw this box going for as cheap as $300, as expensive as over $400. I think I paid $325. I think that's what I think.
By the way, someone that pulled up on X, they posted that pack right there was about $200. He overpaid.
I paid $325.
Okay. He probably overpaid because he got expedited shipping.
Okay. So, yeah, it's expensive as shit. These are not cheap prices, you know.
Yeah, they look suspicious, man. They look like reseals. They do. Just the mere fact he had such difficulty opening the pack tells me that it's probably a reseal. Like usually what they do for these reseals is that they use this special glue that's really hard. It's almost like a crazy glue. And it makes the pack extremely hard to open up. Like those foils should be really easy to break open. They're not that hard. They're made of that kind of polyurethane paper that just opens up really easy. So the mere fact that he had to get scissors to cut them open tells me that it's probably it was probably repackaged. Yeah. You shake, brother. Look at that shake.
Straight Aces, you seem to be misinterpreting. He goes, people can spend $50 to watch a TCG streamer open cards and ship it to them. This isn't a card stream.
Yep.
My content isn't cards. This is a special thing in tandem with me already providing you an entertaining stream, a podcast, a Pokemon gameplay stream, a trading card store stream, a Lego Batman stream, whatever it may be. You're already getting the content. This is something additional.
Total hamper. Phil would be too lazy for an ad.
Well, he did get rid of his elliptical machine. So he used to have an elliptical machine that he bought for Cat, and Cat never used it for whatever reason. And then I think he I think it was a Craigslist ad he put out there, and someone got it for free. They picked it up. If I remember, someone confirmed that lore, but I believe that was the case. So we used to see it every once in a like he would post pictures of it on Instagram. And then when people started mocking him, making fun of him, he that's when he stopped posting pictures of his house. But yeah, and I think someone mentioned it in the stream once. They said, what happened to the elliptical machine? And he said that he got rid of it because Cat couldn't use it or something. I don't know what it was, but can someone confirm that lore? Yes.
To that. No one's going to say, I'm going to give Phil $50 so he opens a card pack. They're going to say, I already like his content. This is good content. I want to support it. Here's $50. And as a bonus, we're also going to get to see a card opening today. That's the difference. This is not, my business is not, I bought the cards to open and ship them to people, and that is my content. That's not my content. You're getting it wrong. You're thinking, oh, well, Phil, there's already competition out there for $50. They'll ship you cards. That's not my business. That's not even the point of this. You got it wrong. I'm already giving you other content.
So I want to highlight this pure fact. Okay, I want to highlight this. Not only, right, is he demanding $100 to pop these open for you, he's going to keep the card, resell the card, and then expect you to still get him to the $150 daily goal on top of everything. So, I mean, I think I would be a little bit more lenient if he said, look, if I do a good pool where the card is, worth a little something, I'll do a giveaway. And then anyone that was on that stream has a chance to actually win the card. Even that, you're kind of like, all right, well, at least he's giving something back to his community. No, he went ahead and bought the things to sleeve them and all that because he's going to keep them. Long story short, what's going to end up happening is all this shit's just going to get dumped in the closet and just collect dust with everything else he buys. It's just going to be sit right next to the steering wheel, his 28,000 joysticks, his boom arm mic, his lapel mic, all that shit just sitting in the closet. That's the future of all this shit that he's buying. All right, let's keep going. Give me 1 second. I got to step out for 1 second. Hold on.
That trading card gamer was also doing something completely different to entertain you and also was shipping you cards, then you'd have a point. But all they're doing is fucking sitting there waiting for money to open a card pack and send it to somebody. That's a little different than what I do. Judge Dredge says, I would do 50 for Magic the Gathering packs. $50, you'll have more people do it than 50. If you make opening the shorts videos, you will want to turn over and have more variety of pack-style Pokemon or other card games. You confused me. You've addled my brain. It seems like people are now pushing for 50. I don't know. Again, understand that we're already going to be opening these naturally during streams of Pokemon or if I do the trading card game. This is not something that's always tying it to money. It's not supposed to be about that. All right? I bought it to be an additional piece of content for when we're doing this kind of game. So people are disagreeing. It's tough to figure this out. We got to determine it right now. All right? All right. 100% locked for now. Number one, in a Pokemon stream, we're going to open a pack. That's number one. Number two, during a trading card stream, meaning the game, the sim game, if we choose to start playing that at late nights, one pack for those. And I will say, all right, we'll do it. $50. If someone does a $50 super chat, 10 subs, 5,000 kicks, that would be 17 gifted memberships, okay? Or a super sticker for 50, a $50 contribution, all right?
All right, guys, I'm back.
You know, during a stream. All it has to be in one go, too. It can't be like, oh, I'll give you a $5 super chat, then a $5 super chat, then a 5, then a 5, then a 5, then a 5 over 4 hours, and then all of a sudden it added up to 50, and now at the end, no. You do it all at once with the intention to say, hey.
What? Why not? Again, you see how greedy you are, man? You're not even willing to work with people. And the thing is, it's not hard to do because you track all that money anyway, right, Phil? Oh, God, man. This is why people don't like you, Phil. This is why people think that you're just greedy and all you care about is money, and that's your sole purpose, and that's your sole goal in life, is to try to extract as much money from people's Velcro wallets as you can. And I don't understand, Phil. Why do you have to be this way? Like, I don't get it. And it got so bad that even people saying, well, what if someone does a $49.99? You know, if you're on iPhone, I think you can only do a $49.99 super chat. You got people asking those questions. And it's like, really? Is that what your chat has devolved to the point where you have to worry? Like, your viewers have to worry that if they super chat you a penny less than the $50, that you won't honor it? Man. That's a bad spot to be in. It really is. It's a very bad spot. Like, yeah, I understand you still have people that support you and you know, keep a roof over your head, man. But it's becoming far and few between, man. Like, every day, man, it just dries up. That pool of people that are willing to support you, it's just getting smaller and smaller. Until one day you're gonna wake up, there's gonna be a stream a week. There's gonna be like a week,
I need that money.
Where you're gonna barely be able to crack $50 on the whole stream.
He clears his throat when lying.
He does, and he shakes. It's like he's drinking the snort to replenish his power of lying. Yeah, he definitely does. He has a tell. The other thing he does is when he lies, he always shakes his head no. Like, you could tell he's lying is that if he stops and he moves his head forward to the microphone, and then he starts talking and lying, he starts shaking his head no. Like, no, I'm lying. Like, it's almost a tell. He has that definite tell. Definitely. And you'll see it. Just keep an eye on him. When you think he's lying about something and he's shaking his head no, that usually tells you he's lying.
I want to see the pack, too. All right? That's how we're going to do it. Straight Ace says, you have no point. Stop repeating yourself. You have no point. I've already disproven what you were saying. You don't know what you're talking about. Thanks.
By the way, I am unpacking the Amazon gift card. That's right.
Rufasa Gaming,
yes.
This is not meant to be a business venture where I'm shipping things. He goes, you sign the cards and mail them? No. The cost of mailing alone will be more than the card. There's no point. I already know because I've been there, done that.
Really, Phil? Yeah. Okay, he's gonna go with this fucking lie that it cost him what, $50 to mail a card out. He's literally gonna go with this bullshit lie. Okay, Phil. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Jack Ryan Gaming did a $2 super chat. Says 1 pack every 100 likes. No, we're not opening packs for likes. That's not happening. Sorry.
Why not? That would help you with engagement. That would help your channel overall, Phil. Why wouldn't you do that?
Okay. All right, so now we have a group of trolls. I'm just going to get rid of them. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Ban. That's right.
Banned.
Okay.
Gone forever.
Gone forever.
Or until they super chat and
Okay.
ask them to get
So
them banned.
that's the rules right now. It's going to be, we will open a pack of these for a Pokemon stream, or if I happen to do a trading card sim stream, which we may start next week, we'll see. And if someone does a $50 contribution in one go, whether it's 10 subs, 5,000 kicks, 17 memberships, or a super chat or a super sticker, or a $50 tip, we'll open another pack. And that starts as of right now. This very moment, it has begun. Okay.
Okay,
there you go.
Again, this is 15 minutes in the video, and I know, yeah, you don't want to over debate something. I kind of get that, but still, you have people still questioning this. We have the live chat. People are like, "Wait a minute, Phil, why are you doing this? I thought you said this was just for content. I thought you were saying you were doing, I thought you said you were doing, you know, whatchamacallit, just to do something nice. Like, what the fuck's going on here?" And you're just like, okay, I know where this is going. People are going to start dumping on me and shitting on me. So I'm just going to move on. I'm going to pick an arbitrary number, stick with it, and there you go. Boom. That's what I'm going to do.
Good.
Yeah, good. Okay, it's not going to be good, Phil.
So now I just
people...
got to figure out where to store them. I guess down here, so they're always at the ready. Okay. Oh, and for the record, I also want to say this. It has to be the intention of the contributor. Meaning, let's say, for example, someone tips $50, right? And they'll be like, hey, so I want to support this game, and let's do a pack opening. Okay. There may be someone who contributes, and they have zero interest and don't want pack openings. That's okay, too. You can say, I don't want to do a pack opening. This is just to support your streams, and that's okay, too. It's dependent upon the person who's donating.
Whoa, wait. Hold up. Oh, okay. So this is what we're calling the anonymous exception, where you know, whenever he fake tips himself, which he does almost on every single fucking stream, well, that doesn't count because that person normally just drops, you know, he normally drops $50 or $100 in support and doesn't leave a message. So we don't want to count that because I don't want to open up a card because I know I'm not getting any money. Again, I always say this. I don't know how many times I gotta continuously say this, but if you want to know if DSP is lying to you, just let them talk. And that goes for anyone. Like, if you have someone in your life that's just known to be a liar, just let them fucking talk, because they're eventually just gonna fucking expose themselves. And especially DSP, being that he's been online and he spends, 10 hours a day online, he's gonna eventually just screw up and say something stupid or just expose himself. And right here, this was clearly just a shot. This was just a shot to protect him fake tipping himself. That's essentially what he was doing here. Duty, did you see the Discord leaks vindicating you on DSP going to see his mom last year? Yes, I know, brother. I know he went to see his mom. And yeah, all right. How can I say this without getting myself or anyone in trouble? As you guys know, I do have a few friends. All right, I do have a few friends. These are not friends, just people that I know that come out and give me information from time to time. Now, I'm not one of those people that like to share people's information out there because, you know, it just, you know what I mean? Like, but I'll keep it in the back of my mind. Like, I'll keep that little information in the back of my mind. And I like to confirm stuff because I don't like to put shit out there. But you guys know, I did talk about this because I did post a comment on Twitter that got me a lot of heat. It ended up making a detractor, I'm not going to say his name, Ludacris, decided to put a video out there basically dumping on me, which was fine. That was his opinion. He didn't agree with what I did. That's all good. That's neither near there. But I ate a lot of shit for like a month. And, you know, people just saying I'm lying, I'm making up shit, blah, 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 blah. And this is regarding to the suitcase, him buying suitcase. And then, of course, you know, I said, all right, well, I'm not going to put that information out there. So a few weeks after that happened, I did get confirmation that he did take a flight. He left Monday morning and he left Friday afternoon. So literally it wasn't even a week. He was there for about 4 days. He was in total in Connecticut for 4 days. The other thing I confirmed was he went by himself. He didn't go with Kat. He went by himself. That's why I was pushing the narrative that Kat left around that time. So I'm assuming what happened was Jasper, they didn't want to pay for a babysitter for Jasper, and Kat decided to stay home. Her and Tyrone were babysitting Jasper. And I knew that for sure. And I had people telling me, "Oh, post your proof," and I was like, "No, I'm not going to post my proof because, I'm going to have people shitting and dumping on me all over again." But yes, I'm glad that that Darziak did confirm what I said was true. So big ups to Duty for telling the truth. Yeah. What's up, Vag? How you doing? You talking to me? Shoot me a DM, brother. I'm more than happy to talk to anybody.
You got to understand that the pack opening will take some time away from the stream. A few minutes or, maybe 5-10 minutes for each pack opening, right? Because of that, maybe people were like, no, I want maximum gameplay. I just want to support your stream. Here you go. Don't do the card opening because I want to see more of the game. That's okay. I don't want people to feel like, because I'm contributing, now we're all obligated to see cards. That's not the point.
Non-simping, how you doing? You know how you can resolve that, Phil? You could do a card opening at the end of your stream. How about that? How about do a card opening at the end of the stream? Very similar to like what you do with Feasting with the Pig, where you do your feasting with your pig in the afternoon. Or how about this? How about you replace Feasting with the Pig with card openings? So every week you want to celebrate the money that your dents gave you. How about you open up a pack or two every week and replace Feasting with the Pig? How about you do that? Oh, no, I can't do that because, right? Right? The fuck out of here.
Point here. It's supposed to be a fun thing. It's an option for someone who wants it. It's not gonna be
No, a fun thing is, hey, you know what? I want to say thank you to you guys, right? This is, okay, all right, this is the fun thing. Ready, Phil? You paying attention because we all know DSP is watching this. While his big wife is putting on her fucking 8 tons of makeup, trying to look cute so that she can sit down and eat DoorDash, and play Skyrim or Power Wash Simulator while Phil goes out and buys groceries for 18 hours, right? Right. Hi, Phil. Everyone say hi, Phil. You know what's fun, Phil? This is fun. Look, hey, guys, you know what? I appreciate you guys. You guys are so generous. You're amazing people. You know what I want to do? I want to give something back to my community. I'm going to give a $25 gift card just as a thank you. And then post a gift card like I'm doing right now. You guys are ready? I'm going to count down to 5, and I'm going to post this code. The first one to redeem it will win, okay? All right, I think that's fun and cool. Who thinks that's fun and cool? Can I get a 1 in the chat if that's fun and cool? Right? Yes. Okay, you guys ready? I'm gonna count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. There you go. That's the code. First one to get it gets $25. Enjoy it. Buy whatever you want. Buy Pokemon cards. Who the fuck? I don't care. Get a Scopely gift card and go pull Hogan's. I don't give a shit. Knock yourself out. Oh, you're in the UK. I'm sorry, Big Earl, man. My bad. My bad. I gotta get a universal one. You know what? Next time when I do this, I'm gonna try to buy me a UK one for you guys, okay? Because I know I got a lot of viewers in the UK. I'll hook you guys up, okay? Let me know if someone got it, please. Let me know if someone got it. If you received it, let me know. Let me know. And then while we do that, I'm going to close the poll out. I'm going to end the poll. Thank you. 1 minute, man. Thank you, brother, for the 200.
Hello, Drew.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yes. Thank you. All right. Anybody won? Europe. I'm sorry, Europe. You know I love my European, my European homies. You guys know I'm European myself, right? That's right, yeah. Did anyone win? It's gone? Okay. Anyone won? I have received. Quasar, did you win? Can someone let me know if they won or not? Kick, did you guys win? Someone win on Kick? Anyone? Bueller? Come on, brothers, we want to move on. Okay, Mr. Quasar Hopper with the $25 gift card. Woo! I did not win, saw. Yeah, and you know what? Just to shove it in DSP's ass, right? Because I know he likes to say ass a lot. Just to shove it in his face. You know what? I might do another $25 gift card giveaway. How about that? How do you like that? Okay, that's fun and chill and positive. That's right. And you guys don't have to give me any money for it. No, you don't.
Something that's forced upon everybody. Okay. There you go.
Oh, by the way, shout out Ms. Duty for the gift card for sponsoring this segment.
So we shall see.
I love you, baby. I love you and your big breasts.
Fully expecting that I'm not going to get a $50 contribution during the stream. I'm putting everything back. Okay.
Community organized. No, God, no. Please don't say that.
Or just put the scissors back. Okay, I'll just leave them over here, actually. There we go.
Phil will never win. Phil, at the end of the day, Phil has to go to bed being DSP.
And say, yes, I want a pack. That's how it does. And I'll talk about this on stream so people are aware of it. If you want to do a pack opening, it's a $50 contribution. And you say, yes, I want a pack. And then I'll do the opening.
By the way, we're not going to hear about this. Sunday, we're going to get a rant about the whole Twitter, him trending. We'll get a rant about that, right? But then he won't bring it up for a while. I don't even think, if he does play whatever Pokemon, he might mention it and just say, oh, if anyone's interested, blah, blah, blah. But this whole, running with the scam, talking about it nonstop, constantly, like he didn't even bring it up on his daily rap last night because he knew it fell as just as well as someone with wet diarrhea just going in the middle of, in the middle of a wedding and pulling down their wet diaper with diarrhea and then walking away. That's how well the announcement came off yesterday. So he decided he didn't even want to talk about it on the Daily Rap. I don't think he talked about it on Daily Rap. So this is going to be one of those things where he's just going to eat the L on this, and he'll still do the pack, but he's trying to save face. So we may not get a full like blown like, yeah, give me $50 for the pack for a while. He's gonna just try to downplay this because he got embarrassed. Well, I like to use terms DSP understands. Okay.
I don't know anything about that launcher. I don't use it. I don't care about the free Tomb Raider games, but thanks for telling me. But if I want to play Tomb Raider, I'll probably just get them another way. Plant, how are you, Plant? Plant McCann here. Just did a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Plant. That's now our biggest super chat of the day.
Yeah, and if you would have been such a greedy douchebag, you could have told him if you contribute another $30 during the stream, I'll hook you up with a pack. Maybe, just maybe, he would have took you up on that. But no, you have to be very greedy. I like the Epic game. I like the Epic game. I'm gonna be honest. I like Steam. I like the Steam platform, but I also like the Epic platform too. They do a lot of nice little things here and there. And the thing too is they like to give away a lot of free games, which I like. So I appreciate that. Mr. Quasar Hopper with the 5-member bomb. Look at that. Look at that. See, you give and you get. You see that? Now, Mr. Quasar Hopper just won $25, and he decided to share the wealth with me. That's right. He decided to share the wealth. Now, not only did I make some money, but you guys got some membership, and maybe one of you members would actually get a 25. You see how the cycle of life happens here, Phil? But, you're not a successful business owner like I am.
That was a big one. That was a big sneeze. Hui.
He probably sneezed all over the floor. He's so disgusting. Where was your box of tissues, brother? Your jizz rag. Sneezing that. 1 minute, man, brother. Thank you for the 10.
Hello, yes, $49.99 counts.
Thank you, brother.
Someone just says, what if I do a $49.99 super chat? Yes, that counts. I consider $49.99 the equivalent of $50. Don't worry. I won't say, you owe me.
Okay, Phil. So what happens if one of your Australian viewers pops in and drops a 50 Australian? Are you going to count that? Because we all know that 50 really isn't $50. 50 Australian dollars is like, what, $38, $39? Are you gonna give them credit for that, or are you going to? Well, I almost say the bad word. I almost said the bad word. Are you going to a certain ethnic group them? Huh? Are you gonna do that, Phil? Really? Are you? Are you gonna fight him on that? God, I can't wait for this to just completely blow up in its face. I just can't wait for it to blow up in its greedy fat face.
A penny. I'm not going to be a cheapskate. Okay?
Oh yeah, you know we're gonna be getting. You know we're gonna be. How much is that? That's is that 20 subs? Yeah, that's 20 Argentinian subs. You know he's gonna get bombed with that.
I will give you the penny. How about that? I will front you the penny. Any chance I'll be replaying Dark Souls 2 anytime soon?
Nah. All right, there you go, folks. That was the
Stop
video.
Stop begging for intimacy.
Yeah, stop begging for intimacy, you wimp. And yes, yeah, I know you're gonna clown on me. Yes, I do enjoy these Reddit stories. Yes, they're funny. All right, let me go back. All right, I've accepted it. Yes, I am. I enjoy one of those movies. Yeah, and no, Mrs. Duty isn't cheating on me. She didn't cheat on me with my business partner, and they've been having an affair for 15 years, and my kids aren't mine. No, that's not the case at all. Okay, all right. Yeah, he didn't specify American subs. He will, though. He will, trust me, because some of the dents do fork out money from these cheaper, these cheaper currency countries. So I can't wait for the Nigerians to come in and drop, I don't know, whatever their money is. Or the Swedes. I think the Swede money is cheap, too. Like, it's the Krones is less than whatchamacallit. So we'll see. We'll see how he handles that. Okay. Sounds like a cope. Yeah, a little bit of a cope. It is. I'm worried. I'm concerned. My wife is very beautiful. And she gets a lot of attention. So yes, dude, I'm not a jealous man. I'm not. Honestly, I'm not a jealous man. But, the wife is hot. That's the one thing. That's probably why I never got a divorce. I've been married 34 years. My wife, still hot, man. Still hot. Like, very hot, man. Just amazingly hot. Anyway, all right. Bit of a prude from time to time, but still hot. Very hot. She have any friends? A couple, but they're all married too. So my wife has a thing with associating with people that are in the same space as her, like married people. Like, she doesn't really think it's appropriate to hang out with unmarried women. So yeah, she's very old. She's very traditional with that. She's very traditional that way. Like the same with me. Like she's not cool with me having women friends. Like if we're both friends with the person, yeah, but me having like feet, no, she's not down with that. So it's just the respect we have for each other. So I respect her that way, and she respects me. Blah blah blah. Yeah, let's put it this way: she's not going out partying with her non-married friends. That's not happening. Okay. Well, I'm the Tyrone. Okay, Duty lays down the pipe. All right, Duty lays down the pipe as much as I can. I put it this way: I flood the court. Okay, Duty floods the court with sexy time with her, so I make sure she's too tired to want it anywhere else. Okay, that's the secret, brothers. You flood it. You just flood the zone. No Sky. I probably make her get to a point where she doesn't want to have it at all. She's so tired of me harassing her about it. So anyway, all right, you know what? Let us watch the unpacking, which is the worst, most pathetic thing I've probably seen in a long time. Let's get into it. There's no other way to say this but to just show you what this is. Okay, you've been married up to now, you're doing something right. Yeah, I'm married 34 years, and don't forget, I got married when I was 16 years old, brother. So I've been with the same. Well, no, I got married when I was 16. We were dating since I was 13, and you guys heard the story before. Duty did a very bad thing when he was 12. He dated an 18-year-old. It was a very inappropriate relationship. It wasn't her fault. She didn't know. I lied to her. I lied to her. She thought I was a lot older than what it was. Years later, when I bumped into her, I told her the truth and I apologized. She almost fainted, but she took it as a good sport. Yeah. So then I met Mrs. Duty, and we've been together ever since. Yeah, I got groomed. I did. No, not really. I lied to the poor woman. So she thought I was 17. So it wasn't her fault. Okay. All right. Okay. I shouldn't be telling that story, but yeah. Duty. Yeah. No, she was a kind soul, though. She was great. Me and her got along really well. We actually only really broke up because her family moved away. So she was a good person, a kind person. I just felt bad that I lied to her. So I ran into her many years later, and we had like a lunch, and I told her the truth. I apologized. I said I'm sorry. I've always felt guilty about it. She was quiet for about 10 minutes processing, and then she kind of laughed, and I was like, I'm really sorry, you know. And she was like, no, I get it. I was like, I get it. It makes sense now. I was like, oh, what do you mean it makes sense now? She was like, well, some of your stories didn't make sense, like with your age, and you know. And I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I was being a scumbag. I'm sorry. So she accepted my apologies, and we were cool. Like I think I saw her again like a few months later, and that was the last time I saw her. But yeah, I'm glad I did get to apologize, because I always really felt bad about that. Yeah, I did. So anyway, now my wife is older than me. You see a pattern here, right? Duty likes them older. My wife's older than me, so I tend to like the older women. All right, so you never have to worry about a leak that Duty was talking to an 18-year-old or a 17-year-old. You're never going to hear that. Never going to happen. That's just not my thing. I tend to like them a little older, okay? All right, there you go. All right, let us watch.
Okay, folks. So we're getting serious. All right? If we're going to unpack cards, we're going to unpack them the right way. We have gloves.
The older
so I don't
the
get
berry,
any
the
body
sweeter the
oils
juice.
on the cards. They will be absolutely pristine. That's what we're talking about. We're going to white glove treat the cards today.
By the way, he spent money for all of this. The man literally spent money for this. He spent money on these gloves. He spent money on these top loaders. He spent money on this, you know, the Ultra Pro binder or whatever. Whew.
All right? That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right. So let's go. Let's get these gloves on.
I don't know, man, Cucumber. That's saying a lot.
Very serious business. You understand? Here we go. I look like Mickey.
By the way, and I knew he was going to do this. Take a look at his table. You see how his table is not smooth? His table has dips in it and like hard. It's a hard surface. Look at his table, how uneven it is, right? And we're going to see what he actually does. This is what the moron does.
Mickey Mouse. Okay. Very nice.
Very nice. Oh,
Okay.
very nice.
So first,
As a cougar.
here's what I got to put the cards in. And yeah, I went with the name brand stuff. I went with Ultra Pro.
No, I don't think it was what it did was he saw the Jeremy, the document for the quartering. And he saw that the quartering had a channel called Unsleeved Media. So as we know, DSP has no originality, an original bone in his fucking body. So he decided, oh, this will be a good grift. And instead of like maybe making a channel, doing it separate, you know what I mean, where no one would be like, okay, no. He decided to do it the most lazy way possible is by doing this. Aren't you? Yes, you're supposed to wear latex gloves. You're supposed to actually wear, what is it? Non-latex gloves. The one where you don't have an allergy. But I think he's actually allergic to those gloves. The ones that have the powder or whatever, that the medical gloves, I think he's allergic because he's allergic to everything.
Is the name brand company for card, store.
Okay, don't ask me how I know this, but you know what those gloves look like? There's a certain genre of prawn, right? Where a certain dude does a certain something to a certain person, and that certain person wears those white gloves. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't ask me how I know about this, but there's a lot of that content out there. Yes.
Bridge and the light. So I got a binder that's actually a 360 card binder. It's enough to actually have all of the cards in this box in it, if I so choose to store them that way. Okay, so let's see here.
Yes, Vago, you're right.
I think I need a knife or scissors to open this. I have a knife right here.
Level 1 coffee next to yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to be getting that. Yeah, again, Phil, you know the other thing that just got me insane, and I could be a little autistic here, but watch the way he uses that fucking knife. Again, again, you could tell his father was absentee. Like, his father just did not give him any attention. Everything he cuts, he always cuts towards himself. I'm just waiting for the day that he accidentally slips and just stabs himself for being stupid.
There it is. Look at this beautiful.
He can't use tools.
Binder.
He's an idiot. I was watching a video about this.
elastic.
Let's see. I was watching your video. Nightmare said, I was watching your video about this, and I was thinking to myself, damn, can't the gloves he is wearing still damage? Yes, you're not supposed to wear those microphones. You're not because they have what is it called? They have embedded fibers, and those fibers scratch the cards. You're supposed to wear the latex gloves, and you're supposed to actually have a nice clean sheet, like a surface, like something non-rigid, like a piece of paper or something, and you're supposed to open and lay them on there. That's what you're supposed to do. But again, he didn't bother to research or do anything. He just sat there and let his chat hold his hand.
Like band to hold it closed. That's what it looks like on the inside. Here, let's scoot that down.
No, I'm not. No,
even has,
no.
Nice
I'm not a connoisseur of the prawn. I've just been told things. Okay, I'm a connoisseur of knowledge. Okay, whether it be about prawn, whether it be about DSP, I am a connoisseur of knowledge. So that's all it is. Not a consumer. I'm a connoisseur.
Tissue paper in there. There you go.
Yeah, you really don't need gloves.
Oh, this is nice, actually.
You really don't need gloves. You can wash your hands and it'd be fine. Wash your hands, get them dry, you'll be fine. But of course, it's DSP here.
This is better than what I used to have when I was a kid. So I used to collect cards when I was a kid, and I had binders just like this. However, those binders, they were the transparent sleeves. They weren't the ones that actually had like the stuff between, like this black between. It didn't have that. They were like see-through. So you could see both sides of the card, okay? So
gourmet prawn.
There you go. Very nice. And this holds 360 cards. Yep. Pretty nice binder, I would say. Okay.
You should have just wear the plastic ones. And by the way, right there, again, that tissue box, that tissue paper he just drew away, he could have used that to lay the cards on. But no.
So there you go. That's the binder. I do like that it has the elastic to keep it closed. It's a nice touch. All right. These are just standard card sleeves. I won't open these right away, because this is if you want to actually like show off the cards without touching them. You put them in a sleeve like this.
Okay, the autism is in full effect.
Cases.
All right,
this is what it looks like. Nice and durable and hard and protective. And this is the sleeve that you would put a good card in. You put it.
Is it the spiritual successor of something, Phil? Can you tell us how this reminds you of something?
Into the sleeve there, and then into the top loader. There you go.
Can you tell us how this reminded you of something when you were a child?
There we are.
That would help me.
We
Phil.
might get a good card today. I don't know if we will or won't. We
you
might.
Won't.
You never know.
Spoiler alert.
So we're ready to go.
Well, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Okay.
What do I do? Yeah, call that knife like an idiot.
Regenerate for $2. It says showing support. I'm really excited to see Forza 6. All right, well, let's see if people want Forza 6 this week, and if they do, I will play it. Let's see if people want.
Again, I know I focus sometimes on very autistic things. Maybe I'm a little autistic, but if you're next to me and you're holding a knife like this, a box cutter knife, and you're holding it faced up with the point up, I will literally punch you and yell at you. It's one of the stupidest things people do. It annoys me to no fucking end when I see people holding knives, scissors, and the idiots that bother me the fucking most are the people that try to hand it to you with the actual point. Good fucking God, man. Close the shit up or turn it around, grab it by the handle so that you don't accidentally stab someone.
On it. All right, folks, this is it. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Okay?
Yeah, that's true.
We are going to break the seal.
And you know what's going to happen. This shit is just going to get dumped in the closet with everything else. It's going to sit there with, his steering wheel, his 28,000 controllers, the armrest that he never sent back, the the boom mics, the 10 boom mics he bought that he never returned. Man, by the way, the investments day is going to be insane. How much clutter and shit he has in that closet. My God.
On this unopened box of Mega Evolution Pokemon cards.
I don't think he sold the wheel. He's a consumer through and through. There's no way he would sell the wheel. I mean, the guy still has his old Genesis. He has a broken Nintendo that doesn't work. That shit is still sitting in his closet because it thinks it has some value.
Look at it for the first time ever. I've never seen anything like this. I've never done this before. First time ever in my life opening a pack of Pokemon cards.
We could tell, brother. Okay? We could tell you don't know what you're doing. You dunce.
Breaking the seal.
Why, Phil? Why do you... God, he's so fucking stupid, man. He's so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid, man.
There we go. Destroying the value.
Yeah, because we know that's all you care about, you idiot.
There it is.
I don't think he sold the wheel. I don't think he did.
For the record, people are incredibly upset that I'm doing this. I'm serious. There's people in Kick Chat who are absolutely losing their shit that DSP is about to open Pokemon cards on stream. That's hilarious. Okay, so here's what...
What are you talking about? No one gives a shit that you're doing this. I think people are still annoyed and pissed off that you're grifting off of this. What do you... Again, why do you feel the need to make Kick the boogeyman? Like, he literally always has to make someone the enemy. Always. Always.
What it looks like.
Yeah. Kevin, we chatted
Pretty
about
nice
that.
art there. Mega evolve your strength to the next... What does it say? The next stage? Yeah. There you go. It's real. It was authentically sealed. It's not a reseal. It's not a scam. It's real. Here we are.
That box looks pretty beat up, man. I don't know. It looks like someone reopened that shit, brother.
36 packs. All right. So we're going to do our first ever unpacking of Pokemon trading cards. Do the packs look different? I've never seen these before. They do look different. Take a look at that. They actually do look different. They have different Pokemon on the front. That's Gardevoir. That's Lucario. I'm just curious if I go back here. There's Gardevoir again. Do they go in a certain order? So let's see. There's Gardevoir, right? Lucario. It's this. I don't know which one that is. Is that Kangaskhan? I think that's Kangaskhan. Who's that? Is that Gloom? No, that's Venusaur. Okay, so it's 4. It's those 4. Okay, got it. All right. So here's the question. All right, what do we do here? By the way, that's a number printed on the cardboard. I don't know what that represents. All right. So what do you think? Should we take a pack from the middle? Should we take a pack from the back? Should we take a pack from the front? Does it even matter?
Yes.
Right? What do you think?
No, it doesn't matter.
What do you mean just open it and get on with it? No.
Yes.
Build a suspense.
No. Again, this video took 30 minutes for you to do. 30 minutes. Why did it take you 30 minutes to open up one packet, you fucking dunce?
Okay. I got a host. Thank you to Chud Logic, who just hosted with 528 viewers. How you guys doing? I'm about to do my very first ever Pokemon card unboxing live on stream.
Can you imagine that shit? You get it hosted by someone, 500 people come over, and by the way, all of them left. No one stayed. I think like 10 people stayed because they were like, oh, Pokemon, let's check it out. And they all fucking left. They were gone. There were like 50 people in this chat. No one hung around because no one gives a shit. And, they saw this and they probably got, they probably said, look at this, look at Grandpa over here trying to open up Pokemon cards. And they got second-hand cringe and they left.
Welcome to the new viewers.
Of course he is.
Right.
Anybody,
right,
what you calling
him, I'm just
is
gonna pull a pack
fucking
out of the middle.
douchebag.
Ready? All right, we're going to open this one.
Douchebags together, stick together.
It's a Gardevoir. Okay.
Oh, God.
All right, so first ever opening of cards here
Gigi,
on my
thank
stream.
you, brother, for the
Here, shall we
20.
actually do it this way? Let's just do it plain right there.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the kindness.
All right, so Gardevoir on the pack.
We can see that, and you've already repeated yourself.
It's
Phil.
authentic. Okay. I think there's 10 cards in here, right? 10 cards in a pack, I believe.
Open the fucking pack, you fucking idiot.
That's
Jesus.
right. I have no idea what any of the value of any of these cards are. I've never done Pokemon card stuff before, so I have no idea what we're about to see.
Yeah, we can tell you, fucking idiot.
You're right. I don't know how to reveal the cards properly. What's the
I will,
proper
Vanguard.
method to do this?
Vanguard, if you do this shit on your stream, I swear to God, I'm gonna dedicate a whole stream just mocking you and calling you out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stream snipe your channel so I could take your ad revenue and mock you. Please don't ever do something like that. We're friends, okay? Don't do this to me.
What is it? How do I do it? Swap the last 3 cards so the rare is in the back? What the hell does that mean? No, I don't know that. How do you do that? Here's what I'm going to do. So we're going to open the pack, okay? Let's open it.
I'm going to say this right now, man. I'm going to say it. I don't know how this man has managed to exist for 44 years in this world. I honestly don't. It boggles my mind. You know what it does? It strengthens my belief in a God, in a higher power. There has to be someone guiding this motherfucker, you know, because he's, like I said, he's the idiot that'll forget how to breathe. He'll forget to breathe and pass out, you know. He's just so dumb. He really is. And I hate saying that about people, you know. I hate saying that about people, but it's so true. He's probably one of the dumbest people I've ever met in my life. And it's just about, like, look, all right, I understand. Maybe you don't understand quantum physics. Maybe you don't understand complex mathematics. Hey, maybe you don't even understand algebra. I get that. But just common sense shit. Common sense shit. Like, this is something, Bill, that you should be able to look at and decipher literally within, like, I don't know, 5 seconds. I'd be like, oh, okay, I see what I need to do here. I need to rip it open. I need to take out the pack, and then I need to show everyone the cards. It's not hard, man. And you don't need a council of the dented to tell you what to do. You really don't. If you really need someone in chat to hold your hand to open up fucking cards, bro, you just need to end it now. End it. Just end it. Just say, you know what? I had a good run. I managed 44 years. But at this point in my life, I just gotta go. I gotta bounce. Jeez.
Wow, I can't open it.
Weightlifter over here. By the way,
I'm wearing gloves. I can't. I'm wearing gloves. I can't open the pack because it's too slippery. I have no grip.
Phil is guided by demons. He
Or
sold his
semen.
soul for 4th place at Evo.
He's guided by semen. That's what it is. He has semen. This reminds me of the Hangover. Remember Hangover 2 when he was giving the speech to his Japanese or his Thai father-in-law, and he said, "I have a demon inside of me." And then the other guy with the beard, Zach Galifianakis character, came up and said, "Yeah, it's true. He has semen in his bottom." Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Sorry, I didn't mean to reference, but I like Hangover the movie. I like 1 and 2 were good. The third part was pointless.
I can't grip the pack. Look, I actually can't open it. What the hell? How do you open this thing? It's not a reseal, as you can see. It's not a reseal. It's you know, genuinely sealed and everything. It's not a reseal, but I don't know how to open them. I haven't opened a pack of these since the 90s.
Whoa, what do I do?
Use scissors?
What
Okay,
do I
I'll
do?
go get scissors then. All right, let me do that. People are saying get scissors.
What do I do? Yes, exactly. Right there. Mr. V has it. There's a small notch on the foil. You rip it from there, and it just opens up. Every fucking card has the same thing.
Okay. Scissors, so I don't destroy anything. Sounds like a plan. Let's make sure the cards are in the bottom of the pack then, shall we? Before I destroy all my cards.
I think that's why I said I think it's a repackage.
There's something odd about these packs.
Yep. It is. Like, look at the top of it, the ridge. He should have been able to break the foil right from the very top with minimal effort. That tells me that someone opened this up very carefully. Like, they probably used a hairdryer. They opened up the top. They slid the cards out. They took all the good cards, put back all the shitty cards, and then essentially used glue to reseal it. That's essentially what they did. What they do is they use glue, and then they use like a iron, like a slightly hot iron on the top, and that's how they seal that shit. I've seen people reseal. Look, I'm not proud of it, but I know people that used to run these scams before where they would go and buy cards, and they take out the good cards, and then they reseal them, and then they take them back to Walmart, whatever, and get their money back. I've seen it done, and that's basically how they do it. I've never done that. Me personally, I've never done that. It just takes too much effort, but that's pretty much how you scam and you take those cards. So
okay. All right, ready? Okay. So how does this work? Which is the top and which is the bottom?
Bend the card. Bend the card. Yes, bending the card.
I have no idea. Oh, crud. Is that I think that's okay. Let's see here.
No, he didn't read
anything. I'll get the
anything.
hang of this eventually. Once I get down to doing it. It's my first time doing it.
He literally read nothing. He just looked at the score, saw that it said something, and then he pointed it to his viewers and said, "Is this worth money? Is this worth any money? Can someone tell me if this is worth money?" That's literally what he did, and that's what we're gonna watch here. And by the way, $50. He wanted originally $100 for this.
Ever. Oh my god! I still can't get them out. Here, I'm just going to do this. Okay.
Bodybuilder over here, folks. A man that works out 4 days a week.
So now we're not spoiling, right? Okay, there we are. Now. So I don't know what we're looking at here.
Scratch your
Is
card.
That the rare?
Scratch the card.
Is that the rare card right there?
He probably
it looks
already
completely different from these
the
other
fucking card, you idiot.
No, that's not it. Why does it look different? That's an online card. Code card. Oh, what the hell is that? There's an online code in this too?
I'm pretty sure he's never had sex.
Code card for an online game? Oh, promo card. Oh, I didn't know that these even had promo cards in them. All right. So what do I do with it?
Yeah. You know why, Phil? Because you didn't bother to do any fucking legwork to research any of this. Nothing, man. You could have easily pulled up multiple streamers that do this for a living, saw exactly how they do it, and just mimic their actions. It's not hard, Phil. It really isn't, man. And it's not like you need to spend 3 hours researching this. This is something, brother, that you could have simply YouTubed, did a quick search, took you maybe 10 minutes, man. It's not hard, Phil. Why do you need to make your whole existence a trial? Why does everything have to be such a Herculean feat, man? Why do you choose as a default to make your life hard? Why? Why do you do this, Phil? He needs yellow paint. Yes, he does.
So what was this about swapping, too? Because you guys were like, swap certain cards to the back? Like, what do I want to swap here?
Just like you swap your wife, brother. You swap her with Tyrone.
What am I doing?
Yes, come on. Such a fucking idiot, man. The saddest part, he's
You're not
basically
sure?
had the potential to make some money. Yeah, and he ruined it. He ruined it for being such a great
It's a code if I
scumbag.
want to give it to the chat. I mean, I'm not going to use it. I don't even know what it is. You go to Pokemon.com, redeem. Mega Evolution Digital Booster Pack code. Does anyone want this?
It's a miracle he didn't sell it. It's a miracle he didn't say, okay, for $10, if somebody give me $10, I'll sell this to them.
Hello, Drew.
Thank you, so appreciate the 100 kick, brother. Appreciate that, brother. I gotta get a kick sound bite.
There you go.
And a pop-up for you guys. I just didn't do it.
Okay. Have fun with that. I guess that's zero value, right? That's just.
By the way, I'm going to brag here. Duty gave out a $25 gift card, and DSP gave away some random shit that nobody wanted.
Not really a card. Okay.
It's akin to an empty box. That's right.
So you're saying take the 3 back cards and put them to the front? Is that what you're saying? Move the 5 back cards to the front? Is it 5 or 3? Take back 4 or 5 and move them up front.
GG's, thank you, brother, for the 20.
5, 3.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, brother.
Is it 5 or 3 that I'm putting to the front?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
3?
By the way, thank you guys for, again, I want to say this. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Kick, YouTube, you guys have been amazing. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Yeah, apparently this is some kind of a ritual you're supposed to do.
No, a root canal
It really
is
does not
easier,
matter.
brother.
People
A
do
root
3.
canal is easier than
The
this.
back 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we'll put those up front. And then we'll start looking. Okay. All right, here we go. Ready? Card number 1.
Yeah, but sadly, nobody wants to see his big, fat, obese wife. That's the problem. If he could, he
It's
would.
upside down.
Blue, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you. That was nice. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, bend the corner.
Snowball.
Yeah, bend the
normal
card, you idiot.
Probably 0 value. Standard card, right? Okay. All right. Continuing.
Such an idiot.
Tyrogue.
Oh, we got the Tyrone card. Big up
With
Tyrone.
pow punching. How exciting.
Yeah, I know you like that. You should give Kat that card. That's right. Tyrone is pow punching her vagina. That's right, yes.
Very nice.
Shout out Tyrone for pow punching the vagina.
Next card.
Oh, man. God does have a humor, by the way. He does.
C-Dot.
By the way, yes, whether you're agnostic or believe in God or whatever, man, whatever your opinion is, man, I think God does have a sense of humor. He does. I think he slides shit into our existence just so that he can chuckle, man. I really do that. I think God and Jesus are up there just looking down at Phil when this happened, and he chuckled, and Jesus turned to God and said, "That was a good one, God. That was a good one." And God just snickered and laughed. Yeah.
These are all basic. They all say basic on them, so I'm assuming they have 0 value. C-Dot. Cute. It's like an acorn, right? Like an acorn Pokemon.
Yes, that's right. Glad God did make the
Very nice.
Pokemon.
Thank you guys for the support. I will shout all this out after I open the pack. Okay? All right.
Oh, come on,
Next
Pico,
card.
man. Don't ruin the fun.
Oh, I think, are these 2? No, it's a weird looking card.
Pico in here ruining our fun, man. Somebody ban Pico. Bods ban Pico for ruining our fun.
What the heck is this? It's an energy card? What does that even mean? Look.
He does work in mysterious ways. Big ups.
I don't know. I never played this game. Energy? There's an energy card? Does that exist? I guess so. It's a basic energy card. No, I never played it. I don't know anything about it. So it's not a Pokemon. It's energy, apparently. Okay. An incredibly common card. Fire energy. Okay.
By the way, this is an
Oh,
insult.
what's this? What is this?
Oh, by the way, look. I ended up getting a promo. Look, I got a promo fire, and look at that. An affiliate from Walmart. I didn't put this in here, by the way. It just popped up on my my stream. So big up YouTube for trying to make me some money. By the way, if you do click that and buy one, Duty gets a cut of that. So yeah, I get like, I don't know, 10% commission.
Mega who? Mega Latias EX. Mega Latias EX 280. It's metallic. It's very shiny. It's nice looking. I like it. I know nothing about it. What do you think about this guy? It's basic Mega Latias EX, and it's metallic. I don't know if that means anything, that it's a metallic card.
This is an insult to anyone that actually does any real collecting. Like, this is insulting. Really is. And again, too, if he would have been genuine and really wanted to learn, you know, that's one thing. But no, he just did this just for fucking money and then did it in the worst possible way. Again, I'm not going to watch this whole thing. I just wanted to show you guys the autism that is DSP over here. Let's go to the very end. Come on, let's go to the end here. Because, of course, he just did the same thing and then decided to sleeve all of his cards, which I don't know why you're going to do that, but whatever.
I couldn't stream this level of ignorance. Unreal.
I know. I just like to show the tism. Thank you, brother, for the 2. I appreciate it, man. I just like to show the tism that is DSP. So when people say, you know, why do I stream or talk about DSP so much? Here it is, folks. This is clearly why, brother. It really is. And again, Soul, brother, thank you for the 100 kicks.
Hello, Drew.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Okay, so that was my first ever Pokemon card unpacking. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let's do some shout outs. Some contributions came in while I was doing that. Okay.
Let's not.
Let's see what people thought. Let's get people's feedback, shall we?
Let's not. No, let's not. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So anyway, I wanted to show everyone real quick what you can expect for what was $100. It was $100, but now he's since he was mocked and ridiculed, he decided to do the whatchamacallit. Now, real quick, what I want to do is the fallout. That's right. This is the fallout from not only is everyone on the internet mocking him in his streams, his videos, and so on. Well, let's go, folks. Let's see here. What else happened here? Well, let's just say that he did make out well. That's right. Shout out to DSP. That's right. You might say to yourself, well, why did he make out good? Like, what happened? What's going on? Well, folks, I'm here to announce DSP is now trending worldwide on Twitter and the various social media platforms. Woo, big up. Woo. Now, this is kind of old, but still. I think when I saw this yesterday, I think it was nearly like, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was probably as high as, I'm trying to think how many posts. There were like probably like 500,000 posts of this. It got pretty big really quickly because of course it just got around, and it's still trending, folks. It's trending for me, and it's trending news. It's lower now, but it's still trending. Okay. So let's go here and let's see the summary here. So DSP, of course, we all know he loves to trend because he thinks that's going to bring money to his pocket. Well, sorry, folks, that didn't happen. It's not going to work out that way for him. So right here, this is the summary. DSP Gaming ties Pokemon pack openings to $100 super chats, which is wrong. It's everything, but whatever. Drawing fan backlash during his May 21st live stream on YouTube, and Kick 44-year-old Phil Burnell, I love how they put his age, 44-year-old Phil Burnell, known as DSP Gaming, opened the first pack from his $325 Mega Evolution booster box, but set a $100 price for each of the remaining 35 packs to cover the cost and extend the fun. Extend the fun! Yes, that's right, extend the fun. Chat erupted with pushback, and most viewers called for 50 or less. No, not most viewers. One idiotic dent gave DSP a wiggle room and said $50, and he took it. All right, so let's be honest here. While a few defended it as fairly interactive, no one defended it. Not even Kevin Bernstein or the other Kevins. Not even Jade approved of this. No one liked this. Everyone was saying, "I thought you weren't going to monetize this." All right. Amid Burnell's long history of controversies and dedicated troll community, shout out to the troll community. Big ups. Even Twitter, even the Twitter algorithm is aware of the Hydra that is the DSP detractor community. So big ups to you guys. All right, so this is Phil 23 hours ago. He was gloating, and by the way, brother, you see this right here? That's mold. He got mold in the house. Look at all that mold. Look, mold. Ew, he's disgusting. He's dirty. He's filthy. He's a pig. And by the way, why? That is so confusing. Why is the molding on the bottom not all the way through? That's really weird and disturbing. Anyway, okay, and then he has cracks here. Yeah, shitty work. His house is falling apart. Look how dirty his floors are. Good God. Anyway, so he posted it and he wanted to brag. He wanted to show everyone, look at me, I'm rich. So he posted it like a child, like an 11-year-old showing off his birthday presents. Here it is, right? And then, of course, the comments were hilarious. Everyone trashed them. They mocked him. They made fun of his ass. And then, of course, we had other YouTubes getting in on the fray, and of course mocking him. Most detractors, of course, but you had some of your bigger YouTubers go in and mock Phil, which was great. They called him a scammer. That's right. They called out his other multiple scams. That's right. DSP literally watched the quartering doc and took notes on how to grift. Exactly. That's my take on it. That's what I believe happened. Lego Marv, it bums me out knowing this guy exists. Damn, that's a bit tough there. Let's see here. Someone say, hell, $20 a pack would get him $720, so a nice $420 profit. But no, it's Phil, so it has to be $100. You just know his bills are crazy high. Again, the amount of begging he's doing lately. Yeah, that's 100% correct. And I don't know that person, so I don't know if he's a DSP detractor or not. But again, it's someone out there that's calling him is out for his grift. Unk Spotty, yeah, I know he's a detractor. Starscream, I don't think he's a detractor, but he said he should do this every stream from now on. Let's see how long it lasts. Okay, well that's obviously a dent. Let's see here. Holy shit, watching DSP attempt to open up Pokemon cards is literally making me lose brain cells. Yes, me as well. Hugh Ackman, definitely a detractor with the comment. If this is how he treats something tangibly related to the biggest hobby and literally job, think about what an absolute clusterfuck his workouts are. Yeah, I mean he does everything half-assed, so nothing new there. So anyway, he was trending. He also was trending on Reddit, by the way. There is a live stream fails. Live stream fails mocked him to no end, which I thought was funny as all hell. I thought it was great. So again, we have DSP here trending, getting the attention that he wants and desires and he craves, right? So I'm all for giving DSP the attention he wants, okay? Now, before we move forward from this whatchamacallit, I just want to highlight and say how much of a scammer and a scumbag DSP is. I want to first take a round of applause because W Duty for calling out his grift and his scam. That's right. That's right. He is a scammer. He is. He did everything that the internet said he would do, and he did it even worse because he didn't even bother to fucking unpack the cards properly because he's just an idiot. And then, yeah, that's all I really need to say about it. So I'm going to keep track of it. The more he keeps scamming people, whatever, the more I'll call it out. I can't wait for this to just crash on him, because every single time that he gets a $50 dono, people are going to mock him. People are going to say it's fake. People are going to find ways to actually pay him in Argentinian subs. And then, of course, he's going to have to explain to his chat, no, these don't count. It's just going to be a clusterfuck to the point where he's just going to do away with it. It's going to be the next Cologne idea where he gets so butthurt from people mocking him that he's just going to stop doing it. And then, of course, he'll blame his trolls and say, you guys mocked me, so I'm not going to do it. You guys mocked me, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to give you the content. I'm not going to give you the content. You bitch. All right. I think we beat that dead cat. We beat the dead cat enough. All right, let's move forward. I want to cover the little segment here. Shout out to Paul for giving us this. It was around the 320 mark where apparently DSP decided to tell us that Cat no longer has dreams. Essentially, that's what I'm titling this segment here, folks. Cat has given up on life. That's right. Not only is she a fat fatty that all she does is just eat Burger King and DoorDash and eats snack pizzas, right? And has no kind of anything. Like she just doesn't care about shit. She has given up the will. She has given up the will for dreams. That's right. She has no longer any dreams. She doesn't want to travel anywhere. She doesn't want to do anything. All she wants is DoorDash and Power Wash Simulator and Sky and Tyrone. That's all she aspires to in this life, and that's kind of sad. So we're gonna hear DSP tell us that Kat doesn't want to go to Japan anymore. So this is from last night's stream. This is the post. This is the post beg segment.
Who knows? So I am hoping that next week, and by the way, next week should be a 6-day week. So hopefully we'll get back to normalcy. Maybe what we'll do next week is we'll look at some of the comments that I got about suggestions for the next React, and we can start planning out the next React event and stuff like that next week, okay? Cabarito, thank you for a buck. They had a segment on me the other day. They're going to have segments on me forever. The casino is never going to stop talking about me because they make money when they do, right? So they're going to bring it back every once in a while. I just know I won't be their major focus anymore because there's nothing interesting going on over here that they care about.
Phil.
You know what I mean? I'm a gamer. I'm not doing drama shit or nothing.
I'm a gamer.
So they'll come back.
I'm a gamer and a Pokemon pack opener.
Every once in a while, and then, it's going to be like that. I just hope that...
you just hope what?
I definitely hope that we're not in a situation where it's like every single day on Kick now.
Okay, so if you don't know what's going on here, Phil had the lowest supported stream all year. He only made $46. And of course, he needed to blame someone. Not that he sucks, not that the game he sucks, not that he's just a shitty gamer. It was the Kick chat under the influence of Kino Casino that ruined everything.
All right.
Did you give
Lucy, if I was invited to Japan for the Forza thing, I wouldn't have gone anyway. I wouldn't have gone. I don't want to go. It's a big misconception with detractors. They're like, oh, Phil's wife wants to go to Japan. No, she doesn't. That was something that was discussed 5 years ago. Things have changed, okay? But anyway,
Oh, okay. All right, Phil. Yeah, sure. Yeah. If I remember correctly, if I remember that stream correctly, I remember someone in chat asked Kat, what would be your dream vacation? I believe that's what it was. Someone came in because they were talking to her. Of course, DSP didn't allow her to read chat, so he decided to read chat. Someone in their questionnaire said, what would be your dream vacation? Are you planning, I think, a honeymoon or something like that? It was something to the effect of, what would be your dream honeymoon or something? It was a question about a dream. Like, if money wasn't an issue, timing, baby, whatever, nothing. If you could basically, you had a blank check and do whatever she wanted to do or go wherever you wanted to go. She adamantly said she wanted to go to Japan. That was kind of her thing. She wanted to go to Japan because, of course, she thought she was going to be this big time streamer. And of course, all of these streamers have to like anime and all this stuff. So she said to herself, oh, I have to go to the epicenter of anime and gaming. I want to go to Japan. So, and then it wasn't like this fleeting thing of, yeah, I want to go to Japan. I remember being very young And I remember saying to myself, one day I would like to be able to go to Spain, just because I know that's where my mom was from, and I've heard so much shit about Spain in history that I was like, oh, that would be that, you know, if I had nothing holding me back, I want to go to Spain. And I remember when I got older, that was one of the first places I wanted to go. That was like, yeah. And I said to myself, before I go anywhere else, I want to go to Spain. And that was one of like my first big trips with my spouse, my wife. And we went to Spain, and it was a great time. It was amazing. And I, till this day, I mean, this is 20-some years ago, maybe, no, close to 30 years ago. And it was amazing. And I never forgot that. And I've been there after, but you never forget the first time you go to your dream vacation. Yeah, I'm going to Japan this year. By the way, Duty is going to Japan in June. That's right. We're going down there. Me and my oldest daughter, it's her graduation present. So we're going to be staying a little bit outside of Tokyo. I ended up renting an Airbnb. It's going to be great. I can't wait. It's one of the places I've always wanted to go to. So should definitely be interesting. So yeah, for him to say this is just nonsense and a fucking lie. People don't give up on their dreams like this. They really don't. You know what I mean? They just don't wake up one day and say, yeah, I no longer want to go there. You know what causes that? When you're beaten down by life. Really. When your life beats you down and you really don't have any expectations. By the way, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the time where DSP and the DMs with PPP. When the DMs leaked, right, and DSP was trauma dumping on PPP about Cat and all this shit, right? And I remember one thing that stuck out that I'll never forget is when he told PPP in the DMs, he said, I told my wife about it. She doesn't want to get excited because, like, everything in her life, something happened where it just got ruined, so she doesn't want to she didn't want to get her hopes up. You know what I mean? And I remember when he said that, and when they read it and PPP talked about it, I was like, man, that's so fucking sad. That was one of the things that made me say, yep, these DMs are real. These DMs are definitely real. Phil's not LARPing. This is truth. This isn't bullshit. Like, Kat is so beaten down with her life that she has no dreams. She doesn't give a shit. That's probably why she became 800 pounds, because the only thing that comforted her was food. And she just doesn't care. Now, it seems like she's trying to get her life together now. I'm guessing, that's according to DSP. But, you know, of course, we all know that Phil said this. Phil famously said this. Let's watch these famous words that, of course, I captured in a memorable short. That's right. This is one of my amazing shorts that I love. Duty. If you love Duty and you love his shorts, you're definitely gonna like this one. Where's it at? Let's see here. Where am I sure? I should fucking bookmark this one because it's a funny one. This is the one where he told the internet the truth. Let's see. I go too far? Yeah, I went too far. Hold on a second. Addresses the elephant in the room. No, that's not it. Is this one it?
Someone just said in chat, I'm honestly asking this and not trolling. If your time is so valuable.
Oh, that's not it.
And if you can accept that,
here
congratulations.
I found it.
Welcome back to reality with the rest of humanity. By the way, I'm not poor. I'm not unhappy. My wife isn't bad. And if you can...
I love that short. That's one of my favorite shorts. Anyway, yes, she's just being down, man. And it's a shame, man. It's a shame that one pig roach... I mean, fuck, I don't give a fuck, to be honest. If you want to ruin your life, DSP, knock yourself out. You go ahead and ruin your life. No one gives a shit, right? Really, no one cares. But the mere fact that you convinced this poor woman who lived in a bad situation and had nowhere to go, you convinced her to just uproot anything that she even knew that was remotely familiar and get her to move with you to Seattle. By the way, a second time. This is a second woman you did this to. And then you completely ruined her life. You just dragged her down. That's just scummy, man. And you are a scumbag, sir. You are a scumbag to no avail, brother. Good God, man. We know you have a hand car. Well, we always knew we had a hand car. Yeah, I think the Darziak leaks does have something about handcuffs. All right, okay, all right. I think we've beat we beat the dead cat enough. Let's move forward. Let's move on. Let's see here. So I did the leaks. Here it is. All right, Kino Casino reacts to DSP crashing out. Yeah, I don't want to go over that. That's kind of old. It's a couple days here. Bring back goes. We did that. Oh shit, DSP said we watched that. Crashes out over Dents demanding Forza. Did we cover the Forza thing? This was funny too. This was funny. Wait, they wage quit Soros. Oh, you know what? Let's watch this. Let's watch Phil wage quit Soros. Because he's butthurt and mad. Oh wait, old style. That's right. By the way, I brought this back by popular demand. That's Jenna. That's a Cat's sister on his phone. That's who Tyrone was watching.
Itching, not burning. Itches.
Shout out, dude.
Okay, are we ready? Here we go, everybody. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It is time to continue on with Soros here on DSP Gaming. And we had a good run in World 5, just not good enough, right? The boss bested us. I feel like the supercharge move that I have wasn't good enough because it was the sniper one where you have to aim, and I was missing a lot. I feel like if we get a better build, we'll get him this time. Volume's a little low. Here we go.
By the way, not only did he wage quit this, he rage quit it. That's right, he couldn't beat the boss. So he did both. He gave us a twofer.
Oh, come on. This is ludicrous. Well, it keeps spawning more enemies. Dude, this is bullshit. This is the worst run. It's completely different from the previous runs I did on this world. It's putting different enemies against me in different combinations. It's a horrible, horrible run. This is like way harder than the previous runs I did. Oh, man. This sucks ass. I need help, and nothing has dropped health during this fight. Are you kidding? They're homing shot. Oh my god, they still followed me. Well, forget that. I hate this gun now. Now I want a better gun, and they gave me no guns whatsoever during that run. It was a complete waste, because they would not give me a good gun. Alright, so I already warned everyone. You're doing it again. So, would you like me all to ban you all? I mean, what would you like me to do? Because I can only be so lenient, and I can't keep doing this all night. You're very obnoxious individuals over on Kick who are doing this. So I'm going to now time you all out again, and the next time that people are doing it, you're all banned. I'm warning you, don't spam the chat with emotes. Stop it right now. It's your last chance to abide by the rules that have always been the rules. They haven't changed. All right? Okay, last chance. Trying to be nice. Pokemon Enjoyer 42 says how much to open Pokemon cards? A $50 contribution, whether it's a tip, a super chat, super sticker, 17 memberships. It has to be 50 bucks a contribution, and then we will open a pack of cards at the end of the stream.
My bad, I was on mute. My bad. Sorry about that. I muted. I can see people trolling him with this. Where okay, all right. I'm gonna let people know. We might start getting this. We might start getting people doing $50 tips and then charging them back. We may get a lot of that. So don't get upset. I know there are people that don't like giving Phil money. I get it. I know what you mean by that. But as confirmed by Darziak, apparently a lot of this shit gets charged back. Apparently Phil was complaining of about $5,000 in chargebacks. Good God. I'm pretty sure that might have been Iron Chef Sakai. Look, so again, if you start seeing donations come in, don't think that he's making this money, really. And again, if it comes in tip form, the tips are so easy to charge back. They really are. I mean, they are. So just warning people that get upset when Phil makes money. We can see a lot of that, by the way. So if you see an influx, just don't take it too much to heart, because it could just be a chargeback. So, all right. And knowing him, if he starts getting a good amount of these, he might get hip to it and say, "Oh, these are probably going to be chargebacks." This is what's going to happen. People are either going to tip him anonymously or whatever, and then he's going to get suspicious, right? Or they're going to use their real name, like they're going to say, "Yeah, my name is such and such," in the chat. And then he's going to start checking to see if their channel has been around for a while. This is just going to turn into a complete clusterfuck. Because as soon as he starts getting those chargebacks for the $50, he's going to tie it to the packs. And what's probably going to happen is he's just going to stop. Or he'll say, "Well, I'm only going to do it for super chats." You have to do a sub or super chat. He may do that. And again, it's just going to be this fucking pain in the ass for everybody. It's not going to be worth it for anyone, and no one's going to want it, because who the fuck wants all of these stipulated? It's almost like you need the MLB rule book just to be able to give Phil money. Like, fuck off with that.
Because otherwise we wouldn't do it. I'm going to save them for Pokemon streams, or for the new trading card sim game streams that I'm going to start doing next week as well. That's what I want to save it for. But if it's a big $50 contribution and someone says I want to unpack one, then we will do it. PS5, when I'm on my PS5, I can't actually check anything because I can't look on my PlayStation. So that does suck. Oh, by the way, guys, this guy's a fake account. This guy literally just created his account right now to do it. He's a fake.
Sorry, I keep muting my mic. I'm sorry, my bad. Jesus Christ. All right, sorry. Okay, this is what I was saying before I sadly muted myself. So this is someone right here that's dropping 20 subs, right? And Phil goes, "Oh, okay, let me check to see who this is." He sees that the account was just opened, and he automatically assumes that this guy is a liar. He's an Argentinian detractor, whatever, right? He thinks that's what it is. So not only did he ban the guy, no proof whatsoever that this guy is lying, right? He banned the guy, doesn't unpack the card. It's just going to lead to more shit. People are going to continue fucking with you. And what it's going to lead to is people donating via tips, PayPal, and they're just going to do a chargeback. That's essentially what's going to happen to you, Phil. And okay, if that's what you want, if you want to deal on your days off, dealing with responding to chargebacks, you're going to be doing a lot of that, brother. Especially since we know that you said in the DMs that you had to handle $5,000 worth of fucking chargebacks on tip. Man, it's just going to be glorious. And you know he's going to scream and bitch and complain about it like he always does, especially if it's a lot. So don't worry. If you guys start seeing a significant amount of $50 tips, don't automatically assume that Phil's getting that money. You know what I mean? I think it could be trolls out there just fucking with him and charging it back. So
he's basically using a VPN to gift fake subs. So you guys who just got him, enjoy your memberships on YouTube. He's a fake, and I'm gonna ban him right now. He's a fake. It sucks. What can you do? These idiots legit think that they're going to come on here and fake contributions to get me to open Pokemon cards. I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. Enjoy your ban. But if you did get a membership, that is a legit membership. You do get to keep it. I just basically don't get paid for it. Which sucks. You might be like, why does that even exist? I know it shouldn't, but it does. It's lame. But I need to do another run now. There's no way I'm going to win this run again. There's just fucking ridiculous. Am I having fun? Not really. When the game gets like this and gets grindy and repetitive and doesn't give you a chance, it's not very fun. I might go for it. Okay. I can't see. What the fuck? What was I supposed to do there? I can't fucking see. Are you kidding? Well, I'm not surviving this. This is complete fucking bullshit. Wow, what a joke. How do I fight when I can't fucking see anything? So I got 5 of the sigils and I couldn't use any of them.
Oh,
dude,
my
this
lord.
game is fucking pissing me off.
Aw,
you didn't
poor
fucking
Phil.
kill
You
me.
suck.
You made me blind in a game where I gotta see what the fuck is going on at all times, you dicks. Wow, what a great game, huh? Gee, thanks a lot for blinding me in the middle of the critical moment. Good gameplay. What's up, King Michael? Another optional thing up here. By the way, is the audio desynced at all? Why is the chat toxic on Kick? Because it's a bunch of trolls. It always has been, for the most part. There's some people who are nice, but most people there are trolls from Kino Casino. Like, there's not much I can really do about that. Alright. Well, it's time to split the part. Have we made it? Wait, did we make it to the checkpoint? I don't think we did. I think there's still more. If you're enjoying the stream, please support it in some way. Give it a like on YouTube for engagement, okay? How about some super chats, memberships or a gifted membership on YouTube? What about some kicks, a sub or a gifted sub on Kick, or a tip via PayPal? All be greatly appreciated. Like I said, I have put a lot of time into the game. I want to persevere and keep going, but we've had some really rough nights where like there's almost no support, and then all of a sudden at the end of the night, someone will come by and do a whole bunch. So I don't know if that's going to happen tonight or not, but it's not looking good. You know, I only have an hour left, not even. And we only have about $30 of support, so that's not good at all. All right, it'd be great to get some more, especially because how hard this game is.
But wait a minute, Phil. Didn't you make $250 in your first stream? Right? Almost as if those two $50 anonymous donations weren't real. How about that? Almost that, right, Phil?
Please consider it and thank you. Okay, here we go. There's only a few people who are really caring about it, and we probably shouldn't keep it in the rotation. In addition to that, then I even have an extra incentive for support for the stream, because now I've gotten it.
Does anyone charge
$100 per pack? Not even top streamers charge that. Crazy work.
Well, wait a minute. Does anybody charge that? I mean, most people that do these packing things, they basically, if they live stream it, they get tips or whatever, right? Tips, super chats or whatever, and then they get the ad revenue. That's how they make their money. They don't say, okay, well, I'm only opening packs. The first, if I got to get $100 to open up a pack. And if I don't get $100 to open up a pack, I'm just going to sit here and look at you until I get $100. No one does that. Not even Jeremy. As much of as a douchebag Jeremy is, he doesn't do that. Like, he doesn't demand $100 or $50 for you to open up packs. No, he will sit there, he opens up the packs, and then, he collects the ad revenue and is on his merry way. But DSP wants to, I guess he wants to be different. He wants to be special.
A box of Pokemon cards to unsleeve or unpack or whatever you want to say. I guess unpack as incentive to contribute. That's not actually getting anyone else to do it either. Because you think, oh, maybe they don't like the game, but maybe they'll want to see me, open a pack of Pokemon.
Yeah.
So,
this girl that I follow, the sports lady, she does the really funny skits. You might have known her. She just recently got into a little controversy where people thought that she was anorexic because she lost a lot of weight. She does the really funny skits where she's like the coaches of the football teams. She's really good. She's funny.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
She has a sponsorship with a trading card company that sends her football cards and stuff like that. And she gets them, and then she occasionally will do a stream and unpack them. Yeah. I mean, but again, we have Phil here who decided he wanted to do it the most retarded way possible.
I don't think anyone really cares, right? Am I wrong?
Thank you, Fantastic Peach, for subbing. Big ups to Fantastic Speech.
This fight. The platform is the worst part of the fight by a mile because you keep falling off. You can't see where you are. It's not. I would even go as far to say the boss isn't even hard. It's the fucking platform that's the problem with this fight. That's what makes it tough. If the platform didn't make you fall off, you could actually beat him pretty easily.
Yeah, and if you don't know this, I think part of the DM leaks that came out of Darziak was Phil claimed that he's dealing with $5,000 in chargebacks. So, my assumption is that those chargebacks, if you look at the timing of it, it probably was around the whole Kino Casino arc. So, towards the beginning, it was the Kino Casino arc, I think it was. So, I don't know if Iron Chef Sakai decided to charge back all that money that he sent Phil, but somebody charged his ass back, and that's if he's being honest. Sometimes he's just bullshitting just to get sympathy, but I wouldn't know why he would tell Darziak and a DM that he's dealing with $5,000 in chargeback.
So fuck this. Like I don't have enough time to do another run tonight. I don't. I was doing well. But I didn't understand that in the second and third phases that you can constantly be knocked off the platform. So now
you can do, brother. You did nothing wrong. You did everything correct.
There's not much I can do about it because I don't have time to do another run, and hence that's the problem with this goddamn game.
Like, it's been tough.
It's been tough.
You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has. So let's recap this situation.
Let's recap it, folks.
So I got weapon proficiency up as well, which means that I could definitely get better weapons next time, which would be even better if I get a better crossbow for the end. So, all right. Well, guys, I'm sorry. I tried my absolute damnedest to win tonight, and it just didn't go my way. And in truth, this is the least supported stream that I have had in 2026. Now, there have already...
By the way, that is a factual statement. That is correct. The least before this was $53. So I've been tracking it. I went back and I looked at all the streams. The worst was $53. He beat it today with $46, I think. What was he at? $46?
In streams like this of Sorrows, okay?
I think he ended at $46.
Sadly, I just didn't get much support. But it seems like sometimes there's a Hail Mary at the end where someone shows up and supports. Obviously, this is not happening tonight, or it would have already happened, right? So, I think this is it, to be honest with you. Like, we could keep going, but I don't foresee the game getting better. You know what I'm saying? I see the game being more of the same. And I think that we did 20 hours. We saw what the game is. Like, I do enjoy it when I persevere. But nights like tonight, because we've had a night like tonight before, where it's just a 2-hour grind, and we're not making progress. And it just becomes... Not really infuriating, but like not satisfying. Is that the best way to describe it? When you're playing a game like this,
not satisfying.
You know, Returnal or Sorrows or whatever it may be, a roguelike.
Says that all the time.
And you just don't get any real significant progress. Not that we didn't make progress tonight, because we did. We have upgraded. We have unlocked a lot. We got better weapon proficiencies and all of that, right? But the problem is with this game, unless you beat a level, it really doesn't feel like you've had progress at all. So I do feel like we just played for 2 hours. And sadly, didn't really advance. We did, don't get me wrong, we actually did. But it doesn't feel that way. You know? And we didn't see a new world, we didn't see a new boss. Because of that, the plot hasn't advanced. Now, what's to say that if I play this again next week, that anyone's going to show up for it? You know? Because again, there's no guarantee that you're ever going to make advancement. I feel like this is the kind of game that is best played solo, or you get a taste of it on a stream, and then people know what it is or whatever, you know? There you go. And I'll also be honest, I do wish that the game had more originality. It didn't feel like they tried this time around with originality. Like, yeah, there's some cool enemies, but they've been reused a zillion times already, and we're only on World 5 of 9. So what, every world we're going to see one new enemy, maybe two, and then an insane amount of reused stuff? I don't know. We've also been playing the game for over 2 weeks, right? Like almost 3 weeks now, and we're only on World 5 in 20 hours. I don't know.
Thank
you to Caparito with an $1.50 hamburger and then $1 expressionless face. I appreciate that. Okay?
Make chargebacks great again. Woo!
Wait. No way. I have just received a $500 tip. This person wants me to unpack 10 packs. 10 packs. I'm just kidding. I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything. I'm just joking with you. There's not even, look. There wasn't even a top subsection. There wasn't even a top subsection on the stream tonight, and that's appropriate because there were no subs. Caparito, thanks for another buck. Okay, so at the very least, we got a couple games out of the rotation, right, that people didn't really like. I think Sorrows was definitely one, and I think that Directive 8020 I liked, but, you know, it is what it is. We still got Pokemon going. right? And after that, we have another Pokemon game on deck. We now have Pokemon cards in hand to unpack when we play Pokemon, which is awesome. Okay?
Right.
We got a new game in the rotation.
$47. All right, so he made $47. Okay, $47. So $47 is the new low, folks. That's right. That is the new low for DSP. Oh, my Lord. All righty. Okay, so this turned into, of course, a cry fest that we ended up getting last night in the form of the Daily Crap video. That's right. So we're going to watch the Daily Crap video. Let's see here. Submit the kick. Can't be monetized. Oh, audio. Let me take action real quick. Hold on. I got a copy thing for music. I guess I didn't erase all the music or the background music from DSP. Let me clear this quick edit real quick. Let me erase the song and it'll be fine. Okay, there you go. All done. All right, so let me go to the video. Bam. Bam.
Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and
okay, we're gonna have a beat up DSP here, and you know he's beat down. You know he's feeling stupid when you get this voice. We're gonna get the voice here of the oh woe is me. Everyone feel bad for me because I only made $47 on my stream tonight. So let's get it. He's gonna cope. He's gonna seethe, and we're gonna laugh at him.
Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 21st of May, 2026. A day with highs and lows would probably be the absolute best way to describe today. Because today, some really cool, good, positive stuff happened. Today, some really crappy, negative stuff happened. I'm actually glad the week is over, because I'm hoping that when we come back next week, we can start fresh. So allow me to explain what I mean in this video, okay? Today was my final streaming day of the week, which is weird. Usually I'm here through Friday, and Saturday is my day off. But this week, as I've told everyone, I need 2 days off. My exercise weight machine is arriving tomorrow. I got to be here to receive it, bring it in, build it, etc. And then, of course, I need my normal day off to do everything else that I would normally do on a day off, all my errands and the like. So I can't be here again until Sunday. It's just a weird feeling because normally I would have Friday to play catch up and have a proper ending to the week.
Okay, when he says catch up, he's talking about beg for more money. So because it was a 5-day streaming week and not a 6-day streaming week, the money wasn't where he expected it to be. That's exactly what he's saying here, folks, by the way. Let's just be honest and clear. That's what he's talking about. It's not the fact that, he has another day to play video games and make headway in the games. No, it was another day for him to grift and beg. It was another day for him to get someone to drop $50 on a Pokemon stream.
I don't have that this week. So what happened today? How did it go? Well, first off, I'm happy to announce that my box of Pokemon cards arrived. Okay. And right off the bat, I was excited to unpack my very first pack of Pokemon cards. There's 36 packs of 10 cards in this box. And I wanted to see how it would go with my new setup, with all the cameras and the angles and the lighting. It went very well. Okay. So that was very fun to do. And I made an announcement that moving forward, every time that I do a Pokemon related stream, I would do an unpacking. When we do the upcoming trading card game store simulator that we are going to be doing next week, I'm going to do an unpacking. And that anyone who contributes $50 on a stream can request that I then open a pack of cards in tandem with their contribution. Okay? So we ended up opening a pack on the podcast just for fun. And then 2 more people tipped $50. So we ended up doing 2 more packs. So overall, out of the 36 packs, we're down to 33. We already did 3 packs today.
Okay, I want to stop you here real quick because I want to show this. I want to show this chart. Thankfully, it's out. I didn't know if it was going to be out today, so let me show it real quick. So big ups to our buddy and friend of the channel, Jay Gannon. He does an amazing job. Essentially, he's the new piece of peace. What he does is he tracks Phil's every week money. He essentially tracks. He puts together a nice little spreadsheet that will show the breakdown for every stream, what he got in tips, super chats, memberships, everything. He'll actually break down the amount of members he got and then the value, and then actually assigns the monetary amount. And he actually gives you the gameplay. He used to actually track who was the biggest supporter, but I guess he stopped doing that because that can get annoying after a while. It's difficult. But anyway, this is the more important information that he provides, and he does it on a weekly basis, and he also does it during marathons. It's great. I mean, it saves me from doing a lot of work. It really does, which I really appreciate. Okay. So he did publish it. Big ups. I appreciate you, Jay Gannon. Hope you're doing well. And right here, folks, look at these abysmal numbers. Oh my Lord. All right, here we go. So for this week, he got $481 in tips. How much of that is how much of that was fake anonymous tips? I'm pretty sure more than half were from anonymous. So they were fake. Okay. So he probably made half of this. All right. Super chats. Again, I've been saying this for months. Most of his money that comes in is super chats. That's his biggest haul. And sadly for DSP, the biggest chunk that gets taken from him, because YouTube takes 30% of every penny that he makes. Alrighty, so essentially, he walked away with $543 for this week. So that is a total right there of, let's just say $1,000 just to make it clean. YouTube membership, he got a total of 20 members for $56. Good God, that's pretty abysmal there. So far, DSP has made $1,050. So he's made $1,050. The kick subs, oh shit, my God. The kick subs, he got 9 subs. For a total of $45, which comes out to $42 after the fees. So that brings up DSP to a whopping $1,100. Kick bites or kick bits, 122 kick bits. Damn. So in total, DSP walked away with $1,200 this week. $1,200 this week, man. My God, suffer, Phil, suffer, broke Phil, you suffer. All right, right here, look. I want to show you another one. So I want to compare it. So what did I say? He walked away with like $1,100. Okay, $1,100. Let's see what he did last week. Last week, $1,100. Here it is. Last week he walked away with let's see. Let's go to this. Okay, last week, this is last week's number. Last week he walked away with let's see, he made let's see, $1,250, $1,450, $1,450, $1,700. He made about $1,800, yeah. So $1,800 is kind of what he makes every week, and that's actually what he used to make around pre-Keno days. He made about $1,800. So man, he made $1,600 less. Even with the Pokemon grift, he still made less. Man, this was an abysmal week. This is why he was depressed, okay? This is why Phil was depressed. All right, so let's hear. I want you to have that in context while you're watching this video.
I put all the cards into my binder. As you can see, they're all in here. We got some metallics, we got some holofoils, some good stuff there. And some of the rarer cards I actually put into sleeves. Nothing great. I think the most valuable card is just a couple of bucks. So nothing special for the first few unpackings, but I mean, that's 3 out of 33. We still have a lot of potential that there may be something interesting in there, right? So it was actually quite fun to do. And I'm very much looking forward to doing more of it. Okay, so the podcast today was extra long. I hope you'll give it a look. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. It was definitely something unique and different. Then we jumped into Lego Batman, and we continued on, and it was great. We did 2 hours, and this time we continued on with the plot line from the Batman movie, the Robert Pattinson one, where basically you're chasing the Penguin, and then you're going after Falcone. And then after that, it went into, of all things, the Lucius Fox arc from Batman Begins, which is interesting because it's 2 movies combined again. And then we did open world roaming, and the world of this game is outstanding, like absolutely amazing. You're going through the world like, whoa, this is really unique and different. It's
Beautiful.
So huge compared to like other games. And to be honest, it looks kind of like you're playing Arkham City again. So it was so amazing to go around and get all the abilities you can use in the game. Super fun. So we had a great time with that. And overall, at the end of that stream, it was very, very well supported. Like I said, between the 2 people who wanted to get the unpackings plus other people who had already been supported, it was like almost, at the end of the stream, I want to say it was like almost $250 of support. So outstanding, right? Great stream. Good stuff overall. Good start to the day. The late stream was literally the polar opposite. And to be honest with you, I was afraid this would happen.
Wait. You know what we got to do, folks? Hold on a second. We got to cue it up, folks. Time to cue it up. Let's get some crying emojis in the chats. Come on, brother. Phil's having a tough time. He didn't even make $1,100 this week, man. He's broke. He's poor.
It's seeing the writing on the wall, playing Saros as long as I have, now about 20 hours in, seeing how the way the game was going, seeing the crowd that was showing up for it, etc. To be honest with you, when I started playing Saros 3 weeks ago, I was under the impression it wouldn't last a couple streams because the game is incredibly repetitive, very grindy, very similar to Returnal, which everyone has already seen, had almost no hyper hoopla behind it when it released. From what I'm to understand, the game has only sold around 300,000 copies in the 3 weeks it's been out, and that's not good. Sony, Housemarque, they are not happy. They're very disappointed, and if you want my honest perspective on it, it's very simple. It's too similar to Returnal, and no one cares about PlayStation 5 exclusives anymore. If you remember when Returnal came out many years ago, it was a big
Wait. Hold on. What are you talking about that no one cares about PlayStation exclusives? Are you insane? Are you nuts? Are you that dumb, Phil? Look, I don't like what Sony does with a lot of their shit with their PlayStation and stuff like that. Most of their games are cinematic games. But do I really need to go down the list of their first-person party games that have sold fucking blockbusters. Even Ghost of Yote, which wasn't really, had a lot of, sold fucking millions. It made tons of money. What the fuck is he talking about? Yes, everybody buys PlayStations for exclusive. They're great games. Not all of them are great, but most of them are good. Jeez. All right, let's keep going. Let's play with let's keep the fantasy going that DSP is actually being true.
While PS5 exclusive, graphics on console hadn't looked that good up to that point, and people were looking for console exclusives to play on PS5 only like 6 months after its release. So this was a huge thing. Now, PS5's been out for 5-6 years. No one really cares about the exclusives anymore, and I almost feel like this game being an exclusive hurt it, because most people didn't even know it was coming out. So here we are tonight, we're taking on World 5. Last time we had taken on World 5, did 2 runs in it. Both runs we got to the boss, and we're getting very close to beating him. Like, wow, this is cool, we'll definitely do it tonight. So guess what happens tonight? The game now throws at me some of the most ridiculously difficult situations I've ever seen. And this is the nature of a roguelike, is that there's a set number of scenarios that can happen, but it just rolls the dice and says, you get whatever we decide to give you. So last time when I played World 5, it was a lot more fair, it was a lot more fun, it was a lot more balanced. This time I go to play World 5, it's rooms with a mini-boss and endlessly spawning minions around, shooting from behind, and there's things in the way so you can't properly dodge, dead. Okay, next time. Oh, this room now has a mini-boss that teleports around the room, and then 2 minions that also teleport around the room, and this and that. Wait, what? I didn't fight any of that the first 2 runs. Why is it so hard all of a sudden? So make no mistake, I did an entire hour where basically I made no progress at all. I couldn't even get back to the level 5 boss. It was so hard. So then, the beginning of hour 2, I get a better run and I make it to the boss, but I'm so exhausted. Like, I'll be honest, playing this game gets my adrenaline up, kind of like when I play Street Fighter. So I'm getting exhausted the longer I play this world. If we had gone and had a break and had some story and saw maybe a new world, that'd be different. But doing the same thing over and over and over and then throwing everything plus the kitchen sink at me, it grinded away at me and it drained me and it tired me out and I was very frustrated, to be honest. On top of that, the kind of harassment continued today. I'll explain this in a moment because I want to end the video at the end of the week talking about this. But basically, a lot of trolling, a lot of harassing, and I'm trying to ignore it. And some mods are there to help, but not a lot. And, I'm doing what I can to maintain the stream. Basically, by the end of the night, no, I had not beaten World 5. We spent 2 hours on this, and I couldn't beat it. We did get very close. With the last run, I got the boss down to about half of his final health bar, and then I died. I'm like, oh my god, how frustrating.
He has a heart condition.
But we didn't do it. And the least supported stream of the year. I did not even make $50 tonight. So by far, this stream was a failure, okay? And like I said, I had already been wondering if Saros would last more than a few streams. I'll be honest, there was a couple times Saros was not getting any support at all. And then what happened is, like, last minute, 1 or 2 people would show up and drop a big tip or a big amount of subs or something. I'm like, whoa. So I would keep playing. Tonight, none of that happened. Whoever it was, or whoever the people are who like Saros, were not there for the stream. And I couldn't make progress.
Hold on. Is this, wait a minute. Is this, okay, is this the real Buckwell? Because I know the real Buckwell used to come and chill in my chat. I don't know if this is fake Buckwell from the Kick stream, or if this is the real Buckwell. If you are, brother, just say hi. We're all good. I just modded you over there. Let me see. Did I mod you? Okay, all right. Yeah, let's rip the steering wheel legacy.
Audience was trolling or just not enjoying it. I'm done with Saros, okay? I'm just being honest with you. There's so many other things going on. I want to play more Lego Batman. We got 007 First Light coming out on Tuesday that I can't wait for. It looks really good. I want to continue with fun Pokemon stuff. I want to try new stuff at night. So, we're going to be trying the Baby in Yellow. We're going to be trying this trade card game. We may do Black Jacket or other new games. There's just so much potential of stuff to do.
So much potential.
That I just don't see Saros as being worthwhile of grinding. This is World 5 of 9. There's still 4 more worlds after World.
So much potential that he's playing. How old is Pokemon Red? How old of a game that is? He's playing that and then wants to play more Pokemon. He's becoming a Pokemon streamer.
5. And it's like, do I really want to keep playing this game for another 2 to 3 weeks and keep it in the rotation to beat it when there's so few people who care about it? And the answer is a resounding no. So, folks, if you liked Saros, thank you for coming by and supporting it. It didn't happen tonight.
Great job there.
Personally, tonight drained me. I'm tired of the game. It's obvious that most people are tired of the game. We're moving on. Okay?
Jasper Kitty.
Now, the final thing I want to talk about. This week, there was a lot of negativity and a lot of trolling on the Kick side of stuff. Why? Because something got a bug up their ass. Okay? I don't know what it was. Demanding that I play Forza, demanding that I play it with the wheel and stuff like that. Just a nonsensical trolling, because as I stated, they really didn't want to see me play Forza Horizon 6, nor did they want to see me do it with the wheel. They just wanted to ask for something I wasn't doing, so they had something to complain about. Then when I played it, they didn't care. In fact, I'm not even kidding you, no one today wanted Forza, and after a little bit of trolling on the podcast, no one asked for the wheel. It's a dead issue, they moved on. So it wasn't ever an issue, it was just them being contrarians and being negative dicks.
I'm sorry, brother. I don't know what kick chat you were reading, but all I keep seeing is no wheel, no deal. That's from mostly all the people over there at whatchamacallit. But let's be honest here. The truth about this is you actually caved to your trolls, your detractors. Yet again, you caved to pressure like a little bitch. You did, and you decided to play Forza the other day like a dumbass after you proclaimed you were never going to play it, you didn't want to play it, and you weren't going to do the steering wheel. Don't worry, folks. Buckwell, if you're excited about watching him play with the steering wheel, give him until next week when support continues to dry up. What he's going to do is he's going to pull this nonsense, and I'm calling it right now. Ready? You guys are ready? Okay. At the 3-hour, 9-minute mark, Duty is doing another prediction. Give him a week, and then one day he's going to announce that he's going to do this special emergency stream. Everybody's going to want to be there. It's going to be exciting, crazy. He has a big announcement to whatchamacallit, and then he's going to pan into his stream, and you're going to see the steering wheel. And, of course, he's going to play Forza, and he's going to try to own the meme, and then, of course, he's going to want everyone to support because he did this solid favor for everyone. It's just insane. His excuse for not using the wheels, wow. It's lame. He put it away. It's hard to get to. Okay, brother. Come on, man. That'll literally take you 3 minutes to clear out and take out, man. Come on. It's lame. I don't think he sold it, by the way. There are people that think he sold it. I don't think he sold it. I just think he's... the reason why he doesn't want to play Forza, he doesn't want to play with the wheel Forza because, yes, it is a challenge. He knows that people are going to mock him to no end. And does Forza have online play? If Forza has online play, people are going to want him to play against other racers. And he's not going to do that. He's scared that PPP and other detractors are going to play the game with him just like Mario Kart and harass him and make him look stupid. And he doesn't want to give detractors those clips. That's the only reason why he doesn't want to play with the steering wheel. And it's the only reason why he doesn't want to play Forza. He knows that his chat's going to ask him to play online, and he's going to say no, and then people are going to mock him for that.
I don't really know what happened this week and what caused that, because last week, the Kick audience was actually liking my content. They were, I did the react to the quartering and stuff. That they enjoyed because I think it was drama. But this week, not so much. This week, I've now streamed 5 days. I think total this week, I maybe got 7 subs the entire week. I did get kicks, so I'm not going to complain there. But, I mean, it's ludicrous. Only 7 subs the entirety of the week is terrible, okay? No. So, yeah, it's disheartening. It's disappointing. Because I'm trying to stream, and I can't always moderate and stream at the same time, So then they complain that I'm ignoring them. Well, I'm ignoring them because you're acting like children. You're acting like petulant children pulling someone's leg like this, hey, instead of acting like adults who are here to enjoy content. And I'm not here to babysit or be someone's parent. I'm here to stream and make good content that people enjoy and not be annoyed by idiots. And that's really what it was like all week long with these people. They were just being annoying on purpose. So, it sucked. I'm not going to lie, all right? I'm hoping they got it out of their system. And so we have a reset of 2 days, and when I come back on Sunday, these people will calm down, and we can have a normal week next week. I guess we'll have to see, okay? Okay, so... I'm off for 2 days. When I come back on Sunday, what are we doing? Level 1 podcast, where I'll get you caught up on all the stuff I was up to, how stuff went with this machine and everything else. Then we're going to play Pokemon Fire Red. We're going to do a Pokemon card pack unboxing or unpacking. If we get more support, we'll do more. It'll be a fun thing. And then on the late stream on Sunday, we're actually going to try the Baby in Yellow. We're going to do a real stream of it where I make an attempt to make progress in it, see what happens in the game as you get further in, and hopefully it'll be entertaining. People have told me it's actually really good. It's scary and everything, but we didn't get nearly far enough to see anything. We'll see how it goes when we play it on Sunday night. Okay? So there you have it. Now, thank you to everyone. And again, I just want to say one thing to those who did like Saros, who had supported up to this point. I want you to understand I'm not upset that people didn't show up tonight.
Big ups to Lord Diaz, brother. Thank you for joining my stream. I appreciate it. If you guys, just to let you know, this is a chill, fun stream. If you're not a mod, let me know. I'll make you a mod. I'm putting my best foot forward for the Lord Diaz crew, the people. No, you guys are always come and hang out. Thanks, Lord Diaz. Appreciate you rating my streams, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
To support the game, really, I'm not. It's okay. But the game was...
No, it's not okay, brother. It's not okay. You're there whinging and crying, okay, brother? You're upset and sad because no one gave you money. This is... Okay, let's be honest. This is why Phil was upset. All right, let's be honest. The only reason why Phil was upset with the petulant children on Kick was right here, brother. This was it. Nothing more. Right here, brother. He was upset that he made a whopping, this is what he made, folks. He made a whopping $164 on Kick for the work week. Yep, $160. That's not even enough for 2 DoorDashers. With the dents, please think about Cat. The dents don't think about Cat. They don't know that she requires a lot of hay and a lot of feed. That shit is expensive. And $160 isn't enough to feed his horse. I'm sorry. What the fuck's wrong with you? So this is why he was upset. This is why he decided to end his work week on a sour note and chastise the kick dents for not supporting. That's right. Bo fucking ho, you fucking dent. And don't forget, he made like $250 on the first stream, right? But he won't tell you that. He made $250 on the first stream, $50 on the night stream. That's a $300 day, Phil. What's the problem? Are you upset? Why are you upset? Are you upset because you thought that you were going to get an additional $100, right, for the Pokemon pack, that you unwrapped, and it didn't work out for you? The only people that actually purchased it were wink anonymous people, which we know, we know there's no anonymous. Anonymous is Mr. DSP, okay? Big up, Lord. I appreciate you, brother. And thank you, Lord Diaz, for hosting on Kick over here. Let's give Lord Diaz a round of applause for being an amazing human. Nah, that was very expensive, man. Horseshoes aren't cheap. Fuck that. Horseshoes and the maintenance of horseshoes is expensive. And $160 a week isn't cutting it, all right? Okay? All right, okay. All right, I think we've covered everything we wanted to cover. So let's recap real quick. Duty went over the quartering drama and the punk bitch trying to get my channel taken away. But of course, big up, shout out to the non-Indian contact at YouTube, Save the Business. We did that. We did a video which I'm gonna post right after this. The thing we covered, of course, is the DSP scamming of the Pokemon cards and how goals are back. We definitely covered that. We covered the wage quitting of Soros. We've also covered how much money Phil did not get this week, which is always glorious. And what else did we cover? I think that's everything. Oh, we did a poll too. What was the poll results? Does anybody remember the poll results? Fuck, I forgot the poll results. But I think the question of the poll was what's gonna be the future of DSP's weight bench, and I think by like a 60% margin, it's gonna be Hamper 2.0. That's what we believe it's gonna be. It's gonna turn into a hamper where DSP just throws his dirty ass clothes. Jeremy, you're correct. Yes, but I can't say that. I don't want to get in trouble. But yes, that's right. It's gonna be Hamper 2.01, and that's what it's gonna be. Unless, by the way, folks, be prepared for Sunday. That DSP might come and say that he had to return the weight bench back. There is like a 60% chance that might happen, by the way. Just because I know about those benches, what he ended up getting was a Smith machine that has it's a pulley system. And if you don't do the pulley system right, you would fuck up that machine. You will fuck it up. You won't be able to fucking reuse it. It's not simple. It isn't simple. And, DSP, the man is just an idiot. Can you imagine him and Kat trying to put together this machine? One or two things is going to happen. One, he's going to hurt himself or Kat's going to hurt herself putting it together. Or he's going to do the pulley system wrong and fuck up the unit and have to ship it back. So we might get a mental breakdown come Sunday. And I'm all for that. I really am. I think if we get a meltdown on Sunday, I might have to pop on and stream snipe him and do a live stream Sunday because it's going to be glorious, okay? So we have that, hopefully that, and then of course Kino Casino will be on tonight. I was told that Kino Casino will have a nice lengthy segment about DSP, that's right. And they got a lot to say about his scams, yes. They got a lot to say about his Pokemon scams, him streaming that kick. So Sunday is going to be glorious. We have three things happening on Sunday. DSP will be returning to 1, Twitter and Reddit mocking him for being a scammer. 2, Kino Casino mocking him for being a scammer. And 3, potentially, the weight bench being a detractor. So it's going to be a glorious Sunday, which should be fun. We'll get something. We'll get something funny. We'll get a few crash outs. We'll definitely get a free crash out. Okay. Let's see. Duty needs to go over to Snort for to help him. I mean, if he wasn't such a douchebag, and I lived nearby him, I would probably offer to help. I mean, I'm a helpful guy. I am. I'm always willing to help people out. Again, if you don't know much about me, I'm willing to help anyone out, really. Honestly, I am. It doesn't matter who you are. If you ask for help, I'm just inclined to be a person to help you. So, the Kino Casino stream always starts around 9 o'clock. They do a half hour of prep, music, whatever, and then they come on around 9 o'clock. So 9 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be over there on the Kick channel. So check it out. It should be a lot of fun. All right. Okay, I think that's all I have, brothers and sisters. I'm going to leave. I'm going to go get me some lunch. I'm starving. And then, yeah, I mean, that's really it. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of the day. Have a great day off. That's right. No DSP today. I'm pretty sure, that being said, it's probably streaming today. I'm not sure. But yeah, you can check out their content. Vanguard is streaming this weekend. You can check out Vanguard. Lord Diaz is streaming. Seems like he streams every day. Definitely check out Lord Diaz.
You have a pizza?
Oh, wait. Check out Lord Diaz.
I'm disappointed that since I moved out here to the West Coast.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be up for another 2 minutes here. If any of you content creators want to promote whatever you want to promote, go ahead, do it right here. Post it. That way everyone knows. If someone wants something to, whatever, if someone's doing something this weekend, we can go out and support Lord Diaz, Vanguard, whoever, anybody out there watching, listening, make sure to drop a link, brother. Makey, anyone, brother.
Like pizza?
Woo!
I know, I love pizza. I'm Italian. I'm disappointed that since I moved out here to the West Coast, there's not a real authentic East Coast Italian style pizza out here.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to have a pizza party with me?
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia! Make a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Mozzarella! And delicious! Take the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air! Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie!
Good shit!
Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Salvagno cheese, Salvagno greasy shit, crazy meat,
crazy meat
sauce. The sauce has these big chunks of tomato that are very well seasoned, that are really good. Turn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas. Mamma mia!
Ooh, big ups, brother. Thank you, William, for dropping.
Pizza pie. Hello, pizza pie.
200
Turn on the ovens, mozzarella and delicious. Take the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air. Pizza pie. Make it a pizza pie. Greasy shit. Pizza pie. Felipe. Pizza pie. Weird sauce. Pizza pie. Delicious. Pizza pie.
No, this was Mary Cat Mom.
Pizza pie. Pizza pie. Mamma mia. Make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie. Felipe. Pizza pie. Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella and delicious. Take the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air. Pizza pie. Make it a pizza pie. Greasy shit. Pizza pie. Felipe. Pizza pie. Cheese. Pizza pie. Delicious. Pizza pie. Weird sauce. Pizza pie. Crazy meat. Pizza pie. Turn on the ovens. Now on to the more exotic seasonings. These seasonings are catered more towards Italians. If you're not Italian, you don't like these kind of seasonings, you don't have to use them. But I'm Italian and I love it.
Alrighty, everybody. Hope you guys have a good weekend. And let's not forget, fuck you, Jeremy, you bitch.